There is nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume. If we wish to make it softer, we will tune it to a whisper. We will control the horizontal. We will control the vertical. We can roll the image, make it flutter. We can change the focus to a soft blur, or sharpen it to crystal clarity. For the next hour, sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear. We repeat, there is nothing wrong with your television set. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to
420.
Rosta.
Huh.
Rosta.
What's he doing? That's odd.
Booster.
I'm sure I can fix it. I think.
Below Earth's surface, so I'll sit and watch a trash stream. I heard you had too much. I'll keep writing verses, fighting curses for what it's worth, it's got its purpose. You only ever dug 8 miles deep below Earth's surface, so I'll sit and watch a trash stream. I heard you had too much caffeine and got a vaccine from Kathy, and your dad screamed that it was a bad scene, whatever that means. Reality slippier than banana skin. It's the has been, the had been. You're gonna win, not again. Wake up, you're asleep at the wheel, nodding it. Like comparing apples to oranges. Hard is worth the rhyme, and I just did. I do it all the time, and you just witnessed it. And many others, plenty of you, many brothers run for cover. I remember in high school they used to beat the crap right out of me. The doctor says I need a backiotomy. Must be smoking cracky out of me. Why hasn't that ever been taught to me? Honestly, it would be armed robbery. No use telling the truth to Tommy. Leaves a taste in my mouth like used salami. It's like my whole goddamn world came useless on me. If I'm your daddy, who's your mommy? You lose your army if you choose to harm me. The truth brings true kings. We do things in accordance with our mood swings. So stay stuck in the past. We're moving on to new things. Truth brings true kings. We do things in accordance with our mood swings. So stay stuck in the past. We're moving on to new things.
Gonna keep it going like a fresh cassette. Don't press rewind, not this time, cause I'm going with the big up freshness of my mind, cause I'm connected straight to the source and I'm on my way. So here we go today. Gotta really feel this song and beat, cause you know that it is so neat. Got the Simpsons face, everybody knows they predict this place. Just like the Illuminati card game, yo. Why they doing it? It's all so insane. It's revelation time, yeah, it's hurting my mind. Why can't we just unwind and just live our life alright? Everything is just alright, so whoa. Here we go with the flow. I Got my bat Lucille, Walking Dead for real. Portland, Oregon, can't you feel they got the mask on their face? And it's such a disgrace. Let me go and just put them in their place, cause I'm tired of this weak ass sauce. Don't you understand? We just bear up the cross. Everywhere I walk, people wanna hurt me, but I don't give a shit, cause I'm gonna hurt them with these words. Flying like a bird, dropping all my white turds like a nerd. Y'all got to understand just what I heard. So, I'm the shepherd, y'all be the sheep. Y'all be looking at me, I can tell that you are a creep. I don't even know what's on your search history, but it's just a mystery when I come and just tell you the truth. I'm up in the booth and I'm giving y'all the proof. Spitting it like pudding, but I ain't Bill Cosby, cause y'all really gotta see that he's like P. Diddy. Wanna come back Woody Witty? I don't even know what's up in his belly. R. Kelly wanna come back now and tell him that it's all just so wild. All of these things we used to see as cool as a child, now it's getting kinda mild or weak sauce dripping. But I know that I'm gonna be just living, cause I'm a Rasta man and I got the Rasta plan. I used to grade and you know that I can, cause I will, cause I got my bat Lucille. And these lyrics, yeah, you're gonna feel. Whoa, what y'all know that the Most High Jah him I let I glow with the I supreme, cause I'm connected to him in my dreams and in my life. It is alright, cause we're gonna come and just bless up the mic.
We don't need your acceptance. We don't want your care and blessings now. True Kings is a sure investment. We want you to know you can't stop us now. Your futile attempts are just pathetic. Try if you want, but you can't top our style.
They trying to come at me, try to attack me, wanna bugs at me. Ain't made in no factory. If it ain't true kings, you buying the crap meat. What am I supposed to do with this? It's so redonkulous the way I maneuver this shit. People expected us to put out manure and shit, so I would just give up and move and just quit. Nobody ever circumnavigated Earth, north to south or south to north. Either which way you traveling, and where's the curve? There is no curve, you babbling. I go from happy to mad again. I'm as happy Madison. Whatever happened to Judge Judy's gaveling? See a boat go over the horizon, zoom in and bring it back again. You can see there's no curve even with half a brain.
We don't need your acceptance. We don't want your care and blessings now. True Kings is a sure investment. We want you to know that you can't stop us now. Your futile attempts are just pathetic. Try if you want, but you can't top our style.
It feels like we're in hell. I guess you people just don't know me very well. Everything I got, I earned it and I built it for myself. I didn't make this rap for you, I do it for my health. In the prison well, so I live my life by the same rules I live by in the prison cell. I tried to hurt my mom, and I wish him well, in the wishing well. That miss is on a mission to put you under the witch's spell. She's the arbiter of riches, she's eating shit for breakfast. Every time you see her go the other way, she's reckless. He's the truth among guru, now you know who's who. And by the way, I think you and your streams are doo-doo. She's the arbiter of riches, she's eating shit for breakfast. Every time you see her go the other way, she's reckless. He's the truth among guru, now you know who's who. By the way, I think you and streams are doo-doo. That stripped open my crown chakra. In high school, my nickname was the Clown Doctor, cause I used to walk around town talking to all the people nodding out around Boston. I've been noticing a lot of people around me lately. Some real friends and some are faking. I put them to the test. breakfast for breakfast. I'm reckless, but you don't wanna test this. I'll put it on your checklist. At night my legs are restless, my rhymes are infectious. I strive for perfection, but I'm so lost I gotta stop and get driving direction. I see this at a loon in the afternoon after school. I'm asking you for more nasty food and a napkin too. You wanna try and lock me out? Don't talk about. You better wash your mouth. I'm a true king down south. She's the arbiter of wrenches, eating shit for breakfast. Every time you see her go the other way, she's reckless. He's the truther monk guru. Now you know who's who. And by the way, I think your streams are doo-doo. She's the arbiter of wrenches, eating shit for breakfast. Every time you see her go the other way, she's reckless. He's the truther monk guru. Now you know who's who. And by the way, I think your streams are doo-doo.
I don't need no wrench, I got my bat Lucille. Hurt your feelings? Yeah, I probably will. The truth really hurts when you like to pretend. Getting banned is a blessing when you know your true friend. Some say it's all shitty when you're up in the city. Yet I like to look around and everything's pretty. I guess I must prefer the nitty and the gritty. Everything's good, don't you know that it's pretty? I said, hey, about to come and spit the next verse, leave you off in the hearse. Everything is Fred Durst and your limp biscuit ain't got nothing to say when I come back through on the truth relay. Yo, cause that's all that I know. I'm gonna spit this rhyme like the hip-hop flow. I like to freestyle a little bit and let it go, because that's when I really like your head to blow. But I don't even need to blow your head clear. I'm just aiming for your ear, because you know it's here. And what you wanna do, like Trump knew it's true, it's all fake. Don't you know that it's great? You're cooking up a steak, well I'm a vegetarian. Going to the church, let me tell you that it's Morrigan. Cause the monster in the parking lot is gonna have to go, because I'm gonna spit it so hard. Like it or not, it's just what I do. Let me spit it for you. Come back now and let you know that it's true. Let's try it again. Yo, two-time warriors, yeah, the true kings. Yeah, you know you watch Late Night Live, the joy it brings. When you're on, tuned into the channel, people can't get another. That's why they want to keep trying to imitate. Don't you know it's great? Everything we do now, yeah, we serve it on the plate.
You ever have one of those days? You know, one of those days when you just don't even want to get out of bed that day. So you just lay in bed. One of those days where you just don't even want to wake up. You don't want to get up. You don't want to do a damn thing. Sometimes I just want to close my eyes and fade away. I wish I was a kid again. Sometimes I talk with the old Ray that died away. I just wanna live again. Sometimes I just lay in bed all day and sleep my life away. I hope God is listening. Sometimes I just turn everything off and isolate. I just ain't fitting in. I wish there was a way to test if the sun were 93 million miles away. Just ain't believing it. Oh, I wanna go back to sleep again and close my eyes, and close my eyes. I'll give a damn about your programming, man. You don't know me from a ham sandwich. 9/11, yeah, we know the man planned it. I studied Earth, and the Earth ain't a damn planet. Austin, tough to do a dab with no dab stick. But yabba dabba do, Ray, your rhymes are mad sick. My lighter ran out, hand me the matchstick. And you'll never ever see a rock flow like Mad Rhymes of venom. Attack 'em with the pen and end. There's no pretending. You my friend till the end. True king, truth is, you wanna know what the truth brings? Me, these raps in accordance with my mood swings. So stay stuck in the past, cause I'm moving on to new things.
There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the
Mud.
zone.
Ho, ho, ho.
The world is flat.
I'm here to ring the alarm with my puppet like charm, straight from the barn. I'm talking about Flat Earth Farms, cause most don't know. They think we live on a globe, a ball that floats. So listen and take notes, and take it to a higher plane. Immerse yourself in all it contains, in all its glory and flair. Flat Earth Farms can take you there. Open your mind outside the box. No more staring at NASA's Photoshop. No more moon landings, no line to ya. No more people standing backwards in Australia. Just facts and pure truth, planning straight to the roots. Flat Earth Farms help you understand. A magical place on a wondrous land.
The world is flat, and that's a fact. Tell your friends next time you chat. Let them know a ball ain't that. Unless they playing with the baseball bat. Cause we coming out the barn, a higher place, the Flat Earth Farm.
What are we gonna do tonight, Singe Man?
The same thing we do every night, Boston Ray. Try to take over the world.
The world of science cares about you. Eureka! We found it. With the tools of science, we have invented, yes, hand sanitizer. But not just any hand sanitizer. This hand sanitizer was developed and approved by the Dark One himself. Here are a few of the things our product can bring you.
Bow wow run, he's my mighty puppy. Sir bow wow run, he's my mighty pup. Sir bow wow run, he's my mighty puppy. Sir bow wow. Mud. You slept. Warning, the self-destruct system has been activated. Option to override self-destruct expires in 10 minutes.
We are live.
Yo!
Echo.
Oh, I got an echo?
Someone knows.
All right, hold on. Let me fix
Maybe.
it. Let me see. Let me check. I might have echo.
Since you're muted.
Here we go.
Complete.
Now we're good.
Good. So we come in. Right when we come in, we have an echo. Singe is muted. Poor start.
I'm about to cook some pasta in here. I got zucchini. I'm chopping zucchini first.
Yeah.
Hey, get
I'm
stable.
making.
I
invited a bunch of people over from
Aye.
Nacho Kita's channel because Rose and Z were ending their show.
Nice.
Hey,
And so I told
Lions!
Paul to get over here because I told
to the
Z that I was
party.
going to talk a bunch of shit about him. And so maybe he'll come over and join us.
Hey, we're live, Rasta Bear. How's it
All
going?
right. Well, welcome to the Late Night Live Rasta Bear edition where we're going to toot my horn and everyone else's horn here.
Dude, you're so great.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah. You know what, Rasta Bear? I want to just tell you how much I love you, man. You know, like how awesome you are every day in my life. You know, like no matter what's going on, if I'm sad, you make me happy, Rasta. You're the best.
I appreciate that, Ray. You make me happy too. Like I don't think people realize how many times I text you during the day and just get a chuckle. You know,
today I was pushing my daughter to the grocery store on the carriage. You know, she doesn't want to. She's not a baby, but she doesn't want to walk, so I push her in the back. Right?
It's stably-eyed.
So we're sitting there. We're pushing. You know, it's nice and peaceful. You know, country road. We're rolling along, listening to you rap.
Awesome.
Listening to you rap, Rasta.
That's awesome. Yeah. I've been having so much fun working on our music together, and
oh yeah, it's been great.
And making it just something so phenomenal.
And we're just keeping it very simple, very basic. You know.
I have nothing to do with your music. I don't know.
Except for the artwork.
You're doing a great job too, Singe, with the music video,
with the artwork,
and the artwork. Yeah, we couldn't do any of it without you, Singe. You're the man behind the curtain.
No one else is gonna do crazy, stupid stoner art like you.
And Mr. Super Sidewinder with the flute, harmonica,
Mr. Super Sidewinder with the kazoo and the skin flutes and stuff. Yeah, definitely, he loves it.
That stuff is rad. I got avocado here. Not doing.
Nice. Is it a Haas avocado or a Hess?
It doesn't define Haas or Hess. I like the Haas one.
Well, we know what they would say, or half of, or at least 50% of them.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's nice. I've been out Instacarting today, and so I'm just making my daughter some pasta here. One of my
Instacart.
Yeah, it's been so amazing doing Instacart. It's freaking awesome. I saw this guy. He looked like Mike Tyson today, and he had a dress on and a wig.
Yeah.
And it was phenomenal. But I mean, going in these grocery stores.
You seen a Mike Tyson guy that was dressed in a wig?
Yeah, in a dress.
Yeah.
And it was it fit him well. He was rocking it, and
I don't like any of these videos anymore.
No questions asked. It was it was appropriate for him. So that's yeah.
I use Instacart. Instacart is when you order from Steffi uses Instacart when we order from the grocery store and they deliver it to your house, right?
Yeah.
Why would you want to go food shopping? Those people actually know what they're doing.
So yeah,
I get so much exercise too. Like I get to go downtown into all these it's great for mud flood exploring and stuff because you go into all these buildings that you would never gain access to.
So what about Mike Tyson? Okay. Sorry.
So shout out. Wait, one quick shout out to all the Instacart drivers that drop food off at my crib.
Instacart. It's so awesome. All the way around it. It pays pretty decent, and it's a lot of fun. It's something I can do with my daughter. She, I can take her with me to do it, and we get it done. And there's just one or two stores that I like shopping at the most, and you can kind of choose which store you want to shop at, which is really nice.
Yeah, it's always
good.
So
I'm adding minced garlic powder, organic, and I got some Italian organic seasoning blend. I'm also going to add to the veggies I'm grilling up as I'm also preparing the water.
You're making us hungry.
What are you making? What are you making?
I'm making some of these tortellinis. I get these tortellinis here, the Rana. They're non-GMO, but they're decent, and they're just cheese-filled tortellinis. And then I make the sauce, and then I'm probably going to add with it some sourdough bread.
Oh yeah, sounds good.
I don't eat sugar anymore. I quit eating sugar the first of the year, so
there's natural sugars and everything, but
but they add sugar to a lot of stuff. But sourdough bread,
natural sugars. I said.
Oh yeah, well I'm not. I eat honey still, and I've started eating I'll do maple syrup. Straight from the maple tree, but I don't do any of those sugar additives or none of that crap because that's just worse than sugar. Honestly, that's how they deceive a lot of these people that buy these sugar-free sodas and diet sodas and stuff. They think that they're eating, drinking healthy.
Dude, I haven't drank a soda in 20 years. Dude. That's
I drink
lollipop. That's less. You can have a lollipop, but that would be less than a soda pop.
I got this EMF reader in the mail. I'm going to show you what it does here in the field because it reads electromagnetic frequencies, and it'll blow your mind the amount of energies that come off of things. That's why I was watching this video earlier. I don't own a microwave either. I haven't owned a microwave for years because if you look on the bottom of the microwave plate, it has a radioactive symbol imprinted onto it.
Nice. Yeah, I don't own one. I won't use one.
Yeah,
No.
which is
over
insanity.
since 2003. Okay, my buddy was like that, and I'm like, "You're weird." And he's
Yeah,
like, "No." And he turned me on to it. He's like, "Nope, you got to get away from that microwave." And
I remember,
he was right.
Yeah, back in about that time too, I thought people were kind of, I knew they were right, but like I was still like, I'm not at that level of dietary awakening yet. But now, it's like I don't even ever eat out anymore because like I know that, especially if they're not eating sugar thing, they're always going to put sugar in it, and then they always cook with either canola oil or vegetable oil. Or some of these seed oils that are basically like motor oil. The process that they use to make these seed oils is it's disgusting.
Oh yeah, big vats of it. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, and it's honestly like it's almost better for you to have motor oil and just eat motor oil.
It's not, but yeah, almost. Hey, how's your laundry detergent?
I use this EcoSense. That's one that I just switched to this last year as well. As EcoSense, it's like a all natural detergent. I was using the bad stuff.
I haven't used the bad stuff for 20 some odd years because of the same guy. He was highly sensitive to it, and we were like, nah. And then I started to notice it because they somewhere along the line they changed what they were making it with, like around the 90, 98 or something. All of a sudden, the laundry detergent got really powerful. So much so that it'll make people sick. And now you can look online. There's just like an actual millions of people have a problem with it. So yeah.
I just made even like switched my pillow. This last week, I switched it to all organic cotton with organic buckwheat hulls.
Oh, it's so hard to change the cotton. I'm slowly doing all that. So.
Because most of our clothing is made with synthetic oils as well, like polyester and
I have on all cotton. It's like cotton pants.
Yeah, a lot of
shirt and cotton.
A lot of the different cottons, that we used to have, like it's just not the same no more.
Right.
So it's a constant game to like be healthy, but the healthier that you get, the more clarity you get. Like I'm completely sober now too. Like I haven't smoked. I've smoked weed maybe twice.
Wow, what is it? I'm so excited to hear.
Action news.
Women are being weaponized against men.
The UK government has announced plans to treat hatred of women as a form of extremism. A review of the UK's counter-extremism strategy has been ordered to determine how best to tackle this growing threat. Dr. Sarah Meagher from the University of Melbourne researches the relationship between misogynistic beliefs and violent extremism.
Women are being weaponized against men. The UK has announced that it will now treat acts of misogyny as terrorism, which means that they will be able to prosecute men as terrorists, domestic terrorists, allowing them to incarcerate men indefinitely, strip them of their human rights, and possibly control, alt, delete them, because basically, taking their life away, because that's how dangerous misogyny absolutely is. They can come into your home, they can seize you, take your property, and strip you of all your basic human rights for whatever they perceive as misogyny. And this can be done to boys. Watch the end of the video to fully understand what the implications are of this situation, why women are being weaponized against men, and how this is going to affect both men and women going into the future. And now let's just go ahead and jump right back into the video.
Joins us now. Dr. Mega, thank you for your time. Now, you actually met with the UK's Home Office in June. What in particular did they want to ask about your research as they considered this move?
They were quite interested in exploring this link further and have been for a couple of years. We've been in consultations because of some high-profile events like the murder of Sarah Everard a few years ago in the UK, the recognition that a number of these violent extremist groups express quite hostile, misogynistic ideologies. And so they were interested in how, policy-wise, we might make better use of an understanding of what is this connection between misogynistic attitudes and support for violent extremism.
So what's your reaction to the UK's plans to treat misogyny or extreme misogyny as a form of extremism?
I'll tell you my reaction.
Generally, I'm in favor of...
My reaction is I could sure use a good massage.
I like massages too.
I mean,
I don't actually... What is this? Is this from like the 80s or something?
All this massage talk.
What is it?
I could really use a good massage. It's been a minute since I've had one.
On your knee. A knee massage.
Yeah, my knees are painful. That's where I get the pain.
Okay.
Hi, Angela. Carson. Angela's here. We're
in the house.
We're gonna do a deep dive on the rising Earth theory tonight.
I don't know how to do that. Like, I'm not a great rapper, but
I'm glad you're gonna be here for that.
What was that? Ray got it out of his system. It's okay. It's okay. He got it out of his system. Let's see what's next.
Oh, you guys couldn't hear me.
We have.
All right. Do you really want to go over rising Earth theory tonight?
I do. I need to crush it once and for all. I was really roasting Earthship Bear over in Natsukita's chat to the point where I told him how much it's a cult. I'm like this is such a cult. Like I'm like, do not watch these videos people are sending you because like it brainwashes you and then it's
stupid.
Like,
all right, let me show you one. No, they don't. Their videos don't mean anything.
I know.
The videos are friggin' retarded. I'll show you one.
But yeah, we'll watch one just to appease Angela here because she's a long time watcher. And I'm not trying to insult.
When I figure out what I'm doing with my life, I'll get it up.
The actual theory.
I'll just let them talk it out. I don't know what's going on. I'm like on another level. I've been meditating so hard day after day. I'm like, wow. I can just pass time.
Stop jerking off. Meditating? It sounds like it just, you know what I mean? It sounds like jerking off to me.
Yeah, it's about the same thing. You achieve about the
same. Then he just muted himself.
What's he talking about? No, I'm just surprised at your junior high school level of thought constantly. I'm just
it is.
You can't even have a conversation like an adult with you.
I love you,
We're
man.
just giving you crap.
Relax.
I know you guys really, really love me.
Don't get all bent.
You need a father figure, so yeah, there you go.
You know what? Actually, Cinch, I wanted to tell you while we're tooting our own horns up here tonight. I wanted to tell you that like you're Cinch, listen.
Your ass, boy.
I wanted to tell you you are the best. Cinch, you are the best graphic design artist ever. Am I muted? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm just
all right.
I
can are mute the
you.
Best.
I have an ability to mute you as you talk with my.
Well, he's complimenting.
That's annoying. That's annoying, though. That it's like cross talking. People.
I didn't say anything.
No, listen,
I wouldn't say anything.
What I'm trying to tell you is,
I will kick your ass. Boy.
Your graphics that you make, and your cartoons, and your humor, is unprecedented. Unprecedented. It is above and beyond what anyone else does. Anyone ever that I've seen on YouTube ever. Your graphics. The colors are so crisp and bright and clean. And the comedy, the stoner comedy.
Did you have an AI write this for you?
Read the one that you had AI write. Read it. We're
really blessed to have you here, Sings, with us.
Yeah. We're really blessed to have you here with us. You're the best. You're 75% of the show, and I'm only 25%. I mean,
we couldn't contract someone to do the work.
I don't know. I couldn't do this without you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you make up 75% of the show.
That would cost you thousands.
All these other shows, they wish they had a Singe man, but they don't because they're not late night live.
I got the.
It would cost them thousands.
It would.
For me to actually charge the actual price.
What's up, Rye Rust?
Like a graphic artist would charge.
Yeah. Right, Russ.
Well, I would never do that, of course. Hey, there's a bug. I'm not going to kill it. I'm going to catch it.
All right. Where is
I'll be right back.
What the fuck happened to the video? What they?
Rasta,
you got the video? You got the video? This. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Yeah. No, this ain't it. This is a good one though. Oh yeah, this is
the best one.
Is it? Yeah.
Angela,
yeah. Okay. So listen. This is what they're trying to say. I do not agree with this. This is what they're trying to say. We live on because they can put a balloon in a box and on a fucking spring and put a GoPro on it and throw it up in the air. They want you to believe that you live in a fucking some sort of a disc that's rising.
Like leaves on trees, and there's so many different.
It's called the rising Earth theory. All right, let's play it. All right, shut up. Let's play it.
All right.
So in this experiment, I'll be using a slinky, a helium balloon tied to the slinky, and a box as the container. I cut a hole on the box and put clear tape so when the box is closed, we'll still be able to get good lighting inside. I also cut a small hole to be able to mount my camera. As you can see, when the box is connected to the earth, there is a force present. We can experience buoyancy. The helium balloon is being pushed to the top because it's less dense than the air. You can measure the balloon's buoyant force with the slinky that's being stretched. However, the instant I release the container into freefall and it's no longer connected to the earth, buoyancy completely vanishes.
Thumb this up. Let's
the
go.
air is no longer pushing the helium balloon up. You can measure that the balloon's buoyant force is no longer present by the fact that the slinky is not being stretched.
Okay. This guy thinks he's fucking smart, dude. I was in his chat earlier. I told him that if he wants to believe that he lives on a spring in a box, like with a balloon, I can make that possible for him. Then I told him that I'll put him in a box on a spring and throw him off of a bridge.
Yeah.
Then he got off the stream and left. So all I'm trying to say is that, dude, he thinks he's really smart. If you listen to the way he talks, he's so full of shit. But listen, I was talking to my elders, people that have been in the community long before me. The founders. I was talking to the founding fathers of the community, the Flat Earth community today, okay? And they told me that this theory of the disc rising up was a Flat Earth society. They already tried. No, listen up. They already tried to do this before in 2013. In 2013, 2014, they came into the community and at first they had a really good shows with really good facts and really good stuff. And then all of a sudden they started pushing this same fucking shit. And we debunked it. And this is fucking bullshit. Okay? Fuck you, Flat Earth Society. Suck it.
This experiment shows that the upwards force is only present when connected to the earth, proving that the earth's upwards motion.
So now they got a whole bunch of new people and they're showing it again. And they had a good show there with a bunch of facts and a bunch of good people on. And then all of a sudden, boom, here we go. The same fucking thing they did 10 years ago.
It's
such aggressive behavior. But
and the new people don't know.
Is how aggressive the people who are into this theory, they're so aggressive all of a sudden. They're like every other second, they're like, well, obviously you don't know anything if you won't look into this theory. Have you watched the videos?
They think they're so smart because they can put a fucking balloon on a spring in a box and attach a GoPro to it and throw it in the...
Ray, I just gotta say, when you talk normally, your normal talk sounds like a rap. When you talk normally, it's like a rap. You're awesome. Put
it on a beat. Oh, thank you. I'm awesome. Thank you.
Fires in it.
Hey, how good am I?
All you gotta do is talk. And
this is like one of the craziest things
out of your mouth.
One of the craziest things I've seen come through the
community. Wait up. This video right here makes you believe that you're on a disc rising up? How the fuck does this prove anything?
What size? What size is it?
Hold on, I gotta go and compose myself.
Let's start asking them what's underneath the disc.
And where are we headed? Where are we going? Like, and how fast are we going? And like, what about the leaves on the trees and the birds that are flying? Like, there's so many questions that can't be answered, and they just say because physics. You don't understand physics?
Yeah. Oh, this is a good track. Check this out. New High and Mighty.
No doubt, we in here to turn it out. Mighty Mob provide the bounce. Type hitting on broads where it counts. Some in slow-mo for me, puffing an ounce. Check it out, breezies with a look like hope he see me. Indeed, I'm a sucker for a freebie. If the P is free, then homegirl, you can fuck with me, bro. Throwing the dust, it ain't about love, just lust. Another one bites the dust. No need to spike a punch. When we broke out, we was both taught out drunk. Up in the suite till the sun come out. Ears still ringing from the sound of G-House. What Shaft say, another time, another place. Same feeling. Sounds so wax, the more the merrier. Get it up, motherfucking and rock. All of it sounds so wax, the more the merrier. Step in the building in a tauntaun ceiling. On my arm, Colonel Wilma Deering. And appearing on the wheels of steel. The bull mighty mob, power wheel steering. Microdose, sweet jelly on toast. 1985, jerk to Marky Post. Me and OC destroyed toys. New rap version of the Dudley Boys. Paranoid, beyond factoid. My rebound joint was an android. This at Tunnel 94 dumbin'. I was pissed and throwing up at the limelight. Got a dookie, got a dookie. Looking like One Piece, Luffy in a kufi. Sorta spooky, rap Jeff Galooly. You crab MCs, but never ever do me. Sounds so wax, the more the merrier. Get it up, motherfucking and rock. All of it sounds so wax, the more the merrier. Dipping, I'm stinking and moving, slick brick, cool with my juice and ruling my circumference in space. Got no time for the foolishness. Hustlers, frauds, endless alcohol party with movie stars. Each day is Mardi Gras. It's like a dream called a Shangri-La. Duck struck like a banjo sample. Doing Rambo with Lando in the Lambo. Can't wear a camo, that's a MAGA shit now. With a school board meeting, asshole sit down. Tour de force with horns from a cork. DJ looking like a Bjorn Borg cyborg. Getting up on a train, this for Raheem Brown. We will not be tamed. This concludes my repertoire. This concludes my repertoire. What I be on, what I be on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, like...
I like it.
That was fire, right? Yeah,
That's my kind of driving
they're from Philly.
war beat.
That's, I met them. They're cool. Yo, that's Mr. Eon and DJ Mighty Mai. They came out with a new song. It's been a while. Yo, so check it out. Angela,
Thank you very much.
Angela. She's like, you're just not getting it. You got to watch the videos. What we're trying to tell you, Angela, is no, we don't have to watch the videos because we already
did that in
went
the first
through
place.
It in 2015.
We already did
and
that.
debunked it. You're late. We already know you're late.
I mean, I didn't even look at any videos. I didn't have to, but I would in a debate just to say, okay, but I don't have to look at the video.
Well, it's all right. It's the new people. They don't understand like that there's a disinformation. It's called the Flat Earth Society. It's a disinformation group. They were put there to destroy the flat earth, the real truth in the flat earth.
Yes.
And that's what they push. So anybody who's pushing that is therefore pushing Flat Earth Society nonsense. So you have to be wary of him. I don't know the dude. I'm not going to like slander him. I don't know if he's doing it on purpose or if that's what he really believes. And yeah, it's good. It's good. What they came up with is good, but it's not. So they come in with a bunch of like, at first they come in with a bunch of stuff. They did this before. They come in with a bunch of like really good facts, evidence, flat Earth stuff, and then they start pushing that, and that's what they did in 2015. So, yeah, Angela, we've dealt with this before. We've researched it. We debunked it. And now they're bringing it back to trick the new people, all those new people that came in, because they weren't there, and the old people that were there, a lot of them passed away, and a lot of them aren't here to even stick up. So that's what's going on. I talked to the some elders today. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up?
There's also the so is the sky moving upward, and the sun and the moon and all the stars and everything, it's all moving upward.
Okay, Angela, go live in a box on a spring, hun. Go.
It's just wild. And then
you, Angela.
and then for like
if someone with a big following on YouTube starts pushing that you live like in a fucking egg, fucking on the edge of a fucking some shit, and they have an experiment, and they have some sort of experiment. Would you believe that too, Angela? You just follow anything that you see
like
on YouTube?
How long ago did you come on to this?
That the majority of people are following?
Because I mean, it just came out of left field here, like in the last month or two, I believe. Like an Earthship Bear doesn't know what he's talking about either. Like he talks gibberish.
I thought they were joking.
He fucking he lives in a fucking. What does he live in? An Earth ship?
No, he thinks the Earth is a ship.
Dude, put him. We need to put him on a spaceship and send that motherfucker to the moon.
The Earth theory.
Bounce that motherfucker right off the firmament. Where the fuck did we find him?
That's right. And I asked him if
Who the fuck is Earthship Bear?
I asked Earthship Bear if he would write Owen Benjamin a letter and explain this theory to him, and he's like, there's no way he would.
Angela, I don't want to sound like your dad, but you're hanging out with the wrong crowd, okay? You're hanging out with the wrong crowd. You're following the wrong people. Don't say I didn't warn you. That's all I'm going to say about it. My lips are zipped.
Yeah. I mean, because I don't want to give it much more attention than it's already gotten, because it's so insane. And it honestly lowers my IQ level to even focus on it for too long. Because
I thought they were joking.
No, they're serious as can be. Like, they think the Earth is floating upward. What's propelling it? Like, does it have rockets underneath it, or like what's shooting the Earth upward? Like, is it the helium gas that's inside the Earth?
No, it's a.
Like, I don't get it.
It's a figure eight.
And when the Earth gets lit,
there's many thousands of discs, right? Thousands. It goes to figure eight.
Sue said this whole argument is unbelievable. I'm not arguing. I'm just stating the facts.
There's thousands of discs. And they go to figure eight, right?
You know what? I love you, Rasta, and Singe, you're the fucking greatest. All right, go ahead.
Done. I mean, done. Every time I talk, you just yell.
There's too many questions where it's like, so you acknowledge that space is real then? And so then the Earth is floating through space if it's floating, right?
All right. Hold on. Do you guys realize anything that goes against the Bible is anti-Bible? Anything that's anti-Bible is anti-Christ. And anything that's anti-Christ is the devil. And this is the Bible, and it says, he set the earth on its foundations, and it can never be moved. That's Psalms 104:5-8. And then it says Psalms 96:10.
You go into preacher mode.
The world also is established and it cannot be moved. It says it twice in the Bible right there. So how are we on a fucking box dropping, floating up on a disc? Fuck you. What is it on?
What is Bible earthers are way behind then? Why do so many flat earthers use the Bible as proof for the flat earth?
Earlier, I was in Level-Headed Willie's fucking chat, and he says some shit about what is the earth on then? Right there. There's your answer. Psalms 104:5-8.
I mean, I don't agree with a lot of things.
When they ask what the earth's on, then you say, well, what's underneath the disc?
That's some nuggets of truth
right there. The disc is rising up constantly,
but what's underneath it? Steve, they can ask what's
a spring that's attached to a box.
Dude. Exactly. And where's it headed?
What's underneath the box?
Those are two questions that need to be answered if you're going to come up with this theory. Is what's underneath the earth, and where is it headed? Where's it going if it's going up?
Is there,
It's
I
very
think
impressive.
it's
Very
actually there's
impressive.
another Earth underneath there, just like ours, and for them they're going down, but we're going up.
We don't have to prove it's not rising.
You have to prove. You have to prove it is rising.
See how easy it is?
We don't have to prove shit. Look around. We're not moving. Do you feel moving? Do you feel yourself rising? Do you get lightheaded? Whoopsie. That's like saying we're spinning at 1,000 miles per hour. Why don't you just go back to the globe?
Can't they measure altitude? Can't we just have like an altimeter? Is that what it's called? And just turn it on and be like, look, 0. Just staying at 0.
I'm sorry that you guys are Canadian, man. I mean, I heard that Canadians just don't. You know, I heard some stuff about Canadians. I'm not going to say what I heard. I'm not going to say anything bad. I'm not going to. But, you know, I love Canada, but you guys need to catch up. All right? I know you guys are still trapped in the Matrix. You use Facebook and stuff like that, too. I mean, but.
I like to use Facebook, too, but.
Well, that's Matrix. You know what, Rasta? That's something you need to work on. That's very Matrix.
It is. I'm very addicted to it.
It gets lonely at the top. You know I don't believe in the globe no more. I don't keep track, I just know the score. I don't talk trash till I'm sure. I write these raps when I'm totally bored. I'm the guy everyone tries to ignore. Style so fresh you try and buy at the store. We can bring them boats back from high on the shore. My flow's so hot that I'm frying the boards. So much money you try to afford. Debunking the globe is a sport. I'm blasphemous. Rapping, I'm a naturalist. Scratch at this, pass that tiff, light a spliff. I don't care how highway is, I'm writing this. Rhyming fast as lightning is. I'm a titan, I will bash you with my giant fist. I'm rapping natural, I will pop you like an aspirin capsule. Blast right past you, everybody's laughing at you. As I sit and bitch, press the test of time. None of y'all cowards can touch my rhyme. You can't scuff my shine. You motherfuckers don't know I am loco. Say I won't go to your house for show. Knocking down the door, stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. Since the solar eclipse hit, is making predictions. You pass him that shit, kid, he's taking like 6 hits. I just seen you pull that mask down to take a sip of your drink. Breathing backwards is like trying to take a shit in the sink. What are the kids gonna think? Growing up in a world where individuality isn't a thing. No, I don't believe in the globe no more. I don't keep track, I just know the score. I write these raps when I'm totally bored. I'm the guy everybody tries to ignore. My style's so fresh you try and buy at the store. We can bring the boats back from high in the shore. I'm worth so much money you could try to afford. Debunking the globe is a sport.
Earth is flat,
What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. Now what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. Now tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? I thought you knew about it. Would you rather do without it? The earth's a center. The sun and moon moves around it like a clock. Can you hit a moving target with a rocket? I'm not hard to get along with. Just take a bong hit. Do you serve up any content? The stars are constant. You want a consolation for it? It makes me vomit. We never do get hit by comments. I know you want it. Just leave another user comment. NASA lost it. The earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? Earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, now tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. You know it's flat. And there is a bunch of us. Though he's munching on a bunch of snuffleupagus. You think it's cute? Then why not cuddle up with us? We know it's flat. Why you making such a fuss? My supper was the fucking best. That's just because the earth is flat. It hit me like an uppercut to the nuts. The earth is flat and there's nothing you can do. The earth is flat and there's nothing you can do. There's a Russian with the crew. Don't forget to brush after your food. Asteroids and asteroids too. The earth is flat and there's nothing you can do. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, it's fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat. So when I'm done, they just like keep spinning. It's called a spinner. That's what they call them. That's the street term for when your live stream won't stop. It's called a spinner.
Okay. So not only am I going to prove that the Earth is stationary in a few minutes, not even that long, but also that the stars are close at the same time. But listen.
What about the moon?
Stars prove that the Earth is stationary. For the same reason that we're not spinning around the fucking sun and going through the galaxy at a fucking 93 million miles and then all this light years and all this nonsense and unimaginable speeds. We're not rising up because of a thing called... and I'm going to speak quietly. Don't cut me off, guys. Parallax, okay? Parallax, okay? There is no parallax. That means we see the same stars night after night, week after week, year after year, like a clock. Like the Bible says. It says that God put in the sun, moon, and stars as a changing of times and the seasons. So we could, like a clock, and that's what it is. And if we were rising up through the fucking space, we would see different stars, and we wouldn't be able to use them as a clock. Let's go!
Angela says she's too good to watch our video.
Stars are rising.
Have you ever noticed how you could easily...
Here we go.
The stars are locked in.
Here we go.
They rise with us. They rise as we go.
Parallax. See? Parallax.
And that's impossible.
And that's impossible. So here it is. Motion parallax refers to the fact that objects moving at a constant speed across the frame will appear to move a greater amount if they are closer to an observer or camera than they would if they were at a greater distance, okay? I'm sorry that that you're going to have to admit that the people you're following are wrong, Angela, and you were wrong, but it's okay. I don't want to be too hard on you. I was right and you were wrong.
Let's say you are traveling in a car, and you observe a tree to the right side of the mountain. But as the car covers...
You're traveling in a car and you observe a tree to the right side of the mountain. Follow this. This is better than your fucking living in a box on a fucking spring nonsense. Let's go.
some distance, you see that the tree has moved to the left side of the mountain. In fact, objects closer to you are moving faster as compared to the objects away from you. Every day you see this effect, and think nothing until it's given some mysterious scientific sounding name. Parallax.
Let's go back. What does it say there? Let's go. Parallax motion is the effect we observe every day, but never observe during the night with the moon, planets, and stars.
We love you too, Angela.
Yeah, we love you.
It's not you.
I have to put the theory to rest. Even though we are supposedly rotating, orbiting, racing around the Milky Way, expanding through. I mean, does this theory explain for parallax, for no parallax? Does it account for that in his nonsense flat Earth disinformation campaign theory? Flat Earth society fucking bullshit.
At least you're passionate about it.
All right? Is he blowing people on the side? Probably.
That's one thing that I'll give you is that you're passionate about it, and that's one thing that you're at least more admirable than Ted was about the jet fuel.
Yeah. Yeah. But you know what? In Ted's defense, he is a cool dude. I hung out with him, and he has a voice, dude. He has a voice, dude. He can sing like all different styles and shit. Like,
no, I love Ted. I don't understand why him and Karen had to ban me. I think
speaking of passionate, I received a couple of notes expounding upon how great you are, since this is the
thank you.
I'm gonna pat you on the back.
What is it? Is it fan mail?
It was a little it's a few notes that they just sent my way. They said,
all right, hold on, let me.
We're
right,
basically
it's fan mail.
No.
It's fan mail. We are your fans, and this is your fan mail. It's fan mail. It's fan mail.
Okay, we're changing that audio real quick.
Yeah, we gotta fix that. I mean, we can do a lot
Okay,
better. We can always do better, though. Always do better.
It says, gentlemen, if you only listen to one rap and rappers this year, let it be this one. Never before have I heard such genius as Truth Kings, the Truth Royalty album. In particular, How Low? Question mark.
Nice. Who is this from?
Being compared to the latest and greatest raps. It just says anonymous on that one. And that just ends. Thank you, anonymous.
That's wonderful. That almost brought tears to my eyes. Whoever wrote that.
Nice. Okay, hold on a second. Let me get the next one up here. Got it. Okay. Okay. So this one says, from Adam.
Hold on 1 second.
True Kings.
All right, afterwards. Go ahead.
It says, from Adam. True Kings. Your writing is a masterclass in creativity and intellect. Your genius shines through on every page, weaving complex ideas into a tapestry of words that transport readers to new worlds. What kind of worlds? I don't know. One above or one below, going up. Well, I don't know.
Thanks,
your
Right Russ.
unique voice.
Right, Russ,
Oh,
you're one of the best people, best subscribers I know.
Thank you, Right Russ.
Yeah, we appreciate you every time.
We appreciate
Russ.
you so much. Appreciate
Your
you.
unique voice and perspective inspire and captivate, leaving an indelible mark on all who are fortunate enough to experience your work. You are a literary rap force to be reckoned with.
What?
And your writing is a gift to us all. And it says, "You don't know me from Adam." Signed, "You don't know me from Adam." Interesting. Adam.
Wow.
You don't know me from Adam.
Wow. That's awesome.
Is
That's
that
just
it? That's it?
There you go. See what I got. You like those?
First and foremost, we'd like to thank Ja, our mothers, for giving birth to us in this wonderful community. We love you. Ja bless.
Rasta Bear, why'd you leave me here? I'm so sorry. What have I done to you? Rasta Bear, why'd you leave me here? Just like Tommy. What have I done to you?
The earth is flat, man. I'm calling up Batman. We waking up the people and bringing it back, fam. The earth being flat is a provable fact. It's time to let them know how we know that. Water always finds its own level. Believing in the globe, you're worshiping the devil. Thrust and combustion don't work in a vacuum. It's a pressurized system, just one little crack through. They tell you it's fact true, but nobody asked you. It's garbage, a crapshoot, it belongs in the bathroom. What type of sun-lapse footage do you got? The sun goes away and turns into a small spot. Dinosaur bones are crushed chicken bones. You might as well shut up and listen though. It's disinfo and misinfo. It's a mission to keep the public misinformed. Come on.
Rasta Bear, why'd you leave me here? I'm so sorry. What have I done to you? Rasta Bear, why'd you leave me here? Just like Tommy. What have I done to you?
Still will be your friend. Even when you're weak and your knees will bend. You got me wheezy and sneezy and easy then. I'll try to get some sleep again. We pretend we didn't know where we would end when we began. Even more when your days are too long and your life is boring. Looking in the mirror telling yourself it'll be better in the morning.
It was like wholesale and a half sale and half sale and a wholesale. Until you got so confused you wound up saying no deal. Hey, nice merch. You got a promo code? He just put the chat on slow-mo mode. And man, I just don't know no more.
Rasta Bear, why'd you leave me here? I'm so sorry. What have I done to you? Rasta Bear, why'd you leave me here? Just like Tommy. What have I done to you?
Now sing it with me, come on.
Rasta Bear, why'd you leave me here? I'm so sorry. What have I done to you? Rasta Bear, why'd you leave me here? Just like Tommy. What have I done to you?
So real quick, let's put her on blast. right, so this is Angela Baby Carson's channel. You know what I mean? And I love her. And all right, so this is her front yard. Okay, so let's go with this theory of hers. Okay, so this is her front yard. It's wonderful. I love it. You know, she has wonderful plants, wonderful garden, beautiful place. She's always uploading pictures and videos of her garden and her food, and she grows her own food and cooks her own shit. And it's wonderful. It's great. It's tremendous. Yeah, I think it might be the calm before the storm. But what I'm trying to say is, all right, so let's just take one plant. Let's ask her like one plant for an example, like this one right here. What month would you say these purple flowers bloom every year?
Yeah,
yeah. Well, all right. So let's say let's just use an example. They bloom in the summer or the spring, right? Like we'll say March, May. They bloom in May. Okay, you're used to these purple flowers. You know they're going to bloom in May. You know your tomatoes are going to be done at the end of the fall, right, Angela? You know when your fruits and vegetables are going to come in and your plants are going to grow fruit and your vegetables are going to drop fruit. Because, you know why? Because of the stars and the clock in the sky. So if you were rising in a disc, your tomatoes would be fucking coming out in December, and your sunflowers would be growing and fucking, and you know what I mean? It wouldn't make any sense, Angela.
Well, and the leaves
every year would be different. You wouldn't be able to keep track of shit. So you're not rising on a disc.
The leaves would never sit still either. They would always be flopping around, like blowing around.
And it's not the biblical cosmology. The Bible doesn't say it, so like it's going like a little further above and beyond, a little out of our territory. I don't know, you know. It's just kind of it's like I'd rather
everything would be moving. Have you? And let's put it this way. Today, for instance, I rode in 2 elevators.
It looks beautiful. Good job.
And when I got in the elevator, and I pressed the button to go to a different floor.
Uh-huh.
I knew the second the elevator started moving because I could feel it. I could be like, whoop, I'm going up right now. And I went up, and then when I came down...
Your fucking cabbage right there, your lettuce would be coming up at the wrong fucking month every year. Oh, they're going to come up in December this year. Nope, this year it's going to be June. Oh, wait up, in June this year? Well, next year they're going to come up in January. You know what I mean? You ain't going to fucking know what month it is. You ain't going to know what day it is. You ain't going to know what time it is. Mr. Super Sidewinder knows what's going on.
Why? So is that the thing too with this theory? Is that the sun and the moon and all the stars and everything else is moving upward too? Because like that's what would have to happen. It would all have to happen equally.
Yeah, that's probably what he's saying. Who knows, dude? I don't give a shit.
And it's like, how would they do that? Because they're different densities and different buoyancies. So like, if it was something that was rising disproportionately to itself, then it would. You know, it would show that, it would reflect that by the rate in which one is traveling compared to the other. Saying I don't know physics, like this is physics, right? Yeah. It's in the same system, but okay, but what about the buoyancy or density of each object?
This video proves it. Let's just let
they're not tethered together, so they would obviously be moving at different rates.
So I had to start over a little bit, but it gets into it. I mean, they explain it.
Yeah, it's just so insane to me. I don't know what they put in the weed up in Canada.
Tree has moved to the left, tree to the Let's say you are traveling in a car, and you observe a tree to the right side of the mountain. But as the car covers some distance, you see that the tree has moved to the left side of the mountain. In fact, objects closer to you are moving faster as compared to the objects away from you. Every day you see this effect, and think nothing until it's given some mysterious scientific sounding name. Parallax.
You know what, Angela? If you wanna believe that you're living in a box, in a melted box on a spring, then like you know what, a box of like melted wax on a spring. If you want to believe that shit and you're okay with that and you're happy in life believing that, then go for it. I'm not gonna stop you and get in the way of your happiness and your dreams and aspirations and your goals. No, I'll encourage it, sure, But you know what? I care about you, Angela, and I don't want to see you hanging out with the wrong people, going down the wrong path. Just because like it is boring during the day and there is nothing else on. But you know, like it's a Jerry Springer type atmosphere. It's low vibrational and it's nonsense.
It is.
Motion is the effect we observe every day but never observe during the night with moon, planets, or stars. Even though we are supposedly rotating, orbiting, racing through the Milky Way, expanding through the universe. So yeah, we're expanding through the universe at what is it? I can't even read that number. I've never had that much money in my life. I never had a reason to know what that number means. All right?
No, it's my baby.
So 1 million friggin' miles an hour, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, nice dog. Hold on.
Yeah, this is Poochie. He's my baby.
Let's get the dog up there. All right, everyone loves dogs.
He's a baby.
Oh, that's a nice dog. Good. Is it a girl or a boy?
It's a girl. Her name's
Good
Poochie.
Girl. Good girl.
Yeah,
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Good,
oh, yeah.
Good girl, Poochie. Good girl, Poochie.
Good girl.
Oh, look at you. Oh, yeah, you give kisses. Give kisses, Poochie.
Yeah,
Give kisses. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl.
I love my baby.
All right, sorry if
I
I hurt
do.
you.
I love her. Yeah.
No, I wanted her to know that we're here. She knows. She's smart. Dogs are smart. Dogs are smart. If they are all different distances, observing no parallax motion during the night is a scientific impossibility. If two objects are placed at the same distance from the eye, there will be no relative shift between them. When the two objects occupy the same position in space with respect to the eye, then the apparent shift disappears and it is said that the parallax error has been removed. I can't take the music. If the objects are the same distance, there will be no parallax motion.
Angela just had an animal get out of surgery today too. Let's
pray that the guinea pig has a fast recovery.
It was a guinea pig, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was its name? I forget the name.
Smart.
Yeah. Rats are smart too. My son's mom actually, she had surgery on a rat not too long ago.
Yeah.
That's why, she's vegan too, and she spent an astronomical amount of money on this rat surgery. And
oh, really?
Yeah, I was.
How much did the surgery cost, Angela? If you don't mind us asking,
yeah,
just out of curiosity.
Yeah, Hazel. You can go on her community page too, and you can see the big.
All right, you guys want to see? You guys want to see? I saw that Angela posted it. You guys want to see? You guys want to see Angela's guinea pig or whatever the fuck it is?
It's a gnarly looking incision on Hazel. It was supposed to be $750, she says, but her vet talked her down to $400. Well, that's fairly reasonable. My dog, my last dog, his name was Trey, and he had back injury, and it was damn near close to $10,000 for surgery to have to fix his back, and it didn't really even fix it. He still was like dragging his legs.
This is it.
His last 5 years of his life.
Okay. But you see that? That's Angela's guinea pig. Guinea pig that she got surgery. Oh, Angela. At least the things. Is it all right? How's it doing?
Yes. Did you post a picture of the surgery? I thought maybe it was on Facebook.
Maybe is this it?
Maybe it was on Facebook where it's all.
Why does its eye look like that? It's like an orange eye. It's like I hope it didn't get evil like overnight on you.
I gotta let my dog out real quick. I'll be right back. She's whimpering.
All right, go ahead. Take your time. Jupiter. All right, so yeah, I remember this event. So this was the 2020 conjunction. You remember that when Jupiter and Saturn lined up perfectly on. It was like Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve. I think it was Christmas Eve. Well, anyway, the conjunction junction. What's your function? You remember that? The conjunction junction. Who was around for that? Well, anyway, that wouldn't have happened. We wouldn't have been able to predict the conjunction junction was going to happen like in 100 and whatever years or whatever it was. We wouldn't have been able to pick that, you know, if we were moving anywhere. Okay, good example. I love it. All right, look, here we go. You have to look closely to see the stars on the right. Let's go. Let's see if it's talking. All right. I don't like the music. It always makes more work for me. All right, let me make it bigger. All are moving perfectly in sync. Close Jupiter, furthest extremely far stars. Okay, all right. Let's see. What are they showing? Jupiter is 551 miles from Earth. The only scientific possibility they don't create parallax motion. Let's see. Close moon, far stars. No nightly scientific. They are at different. I mean, yeah. They're different distances. Every star in the sky, no parallax. Yeah, they were all. Look at how many there are. That's another thing. Like the possibility of all those stars lining up night after night. It's fixed within the dome, dude. Whatever that is, if it's a reflection or an image, it's lights in the dome. Star trails confirm that there's no nightly parallax motion stars. Look at all those stars, dude. If the Earth had any movement, especially a combination rotation, racing around the Milky Way, expanding to... No, it's ridiculous. It's all this... You know, I don't care if people want to believe whatever they want to believe, but just don't put yourself in a box on a spring, okay? Don't do that to yourself. Don't put yourself in a box on a spring. Just don't go there. It's one thing to believe your reality is shifting, Gen C, and that there's different realities and different, stuff like that's cool. You can believe that the Earth is flat and stationary. It is. You can believe it's a simulation like Rasta Bear believes. But don't believe that you're on a disc in a box rising up on a balloon or whatever they're trying to say. I don't want to understand it. No, we researched it.
All right.
All right, go ahead.
I've got something I wanted to share here.
All right.
It's I got this new toy.
All right, what do you got?
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Check this out. This right here is an EMF reader. Okay. And I ordered it off.
Hold on. Just like on those ghost detective shows, right?
Yeah, you can detect all different levels of stuff. So, but it basically can sense energies and microwave frequencies, and tell you if it's at a danger level or whatever. And so I'm going to turn it on here, and you'll see, because it's close to the computer, it's giving off this reading where it says it's into the warning. Let me see if I can change the rate here. And then see, it's already rising to 56. Down here though, it's 9.8, which is a high field. Okay, so let me move it away. And now it's going back down. It's down to 0 or to 4. Now check this out though. This is where it gets crazy. Let me pull it away a little bit. Get it back to over here. Now what's crazy is I'm going to show you. I'm going to put it to my chest. And let's see. If I put it to my chest, that's on the wrong rating or what? Let's see. Different unit. Here we go. Well, it's giving off little to no reading, but when I put it up to my phone here.
So yeah, Rasta, that's these people's game. Like, they want you to think that, like, you can't understand it. Like, you're not smart enough to see it, so you don't know. We can see something that you can't see. This is the big secret. We're on a box, on a balloon, in a spring. All right?
Yeah, I agree. It's preposterous stuff. And
fucking
that's
ridiculous.
And like I say, these videos prove nothing. Like they're such a waste of time. I'd rather, like honestly, I'm so sick of watching most of the truth community movies. Like when I'm at home now, I spend most of my time watching reruns of The Walking Dead. I've watched it. I don't know how many times through, but that's what I've been doing.
Rasta, I just tried to melt a candle in a box in the other room, and the box lit on fire and went up in flames, and the whole thing just burnt to ashes.
That's hilarious. So what I'm going to try to do here, though, I'm going to see if this works. I've got my cell phone here, right? And so I'm going to plug it in. I'm going to plug. Well, first off, you can hold this to the actual charger, right? And it's at it's going all the way up to 170. Now, when I'm not got my phone plugged in, it's at nothing. When it's in my hand, it's at nothing. But watch this. When I plug my cell phone into the cell phone charger, so I've got it plugged in now, and it's charging. Now, well, it was doing it before. Wait, here we go. It takes it up to 81 while I'm holding it, where that's not a very good reading for it to be while you're so if you're holding your cell phone while it's charging, then that's sending a lot of this high voltage through you at all times. I put it down and it goes back down. I honestly think there's something wrong with this thing, though. It really, I didn't drop it or nothing, but
What makes a difference? Like if you have a charger, as opposed to plugging it into the wall.
Yeah, I mean, if you have your phone in your hand, it. I don't know. It's really frustrating. I was walking through the store with it and stuff the other day, and it was doing all. Here we go. Wait, no, see, it went back down. Thing pisses me off. Here, it's back to 13, but then it goes. Wait, now it's at 1921.
See these groups of people, like at parties and stuff, and everyone's looking at their phones. It's like, okay.
It is. It's wild. Everywhere you go, and people are looking at their phones. Anyways, I did it before. It's acting up right now, but it does. And even with like video game controllers or anything, all these electronics, they're giving off massive amounts of high radio frequency. And
I got one for you.
And then on top of that, we're getting fried by the 5G and all these different frequencies. They're just beamforming us from left and right.
I got a good one for you. The drivers of electric vehicles are getting hit, I heard.
That's what I want to try this thing on. Actually, my neighbors, they have 2 different electric cars, and they just bought both.
Give Hazel a morphine. Yeah, go ahead.
And on the driver's side and passenger side.
Yeah, and some of these people, they sit inside these electric cars while they're charging them, and yeah, they're just getting fried. It's like being in a microwave. And that reminds me, I actually saw this post. I sent it to Ray earlier today. It was this guy posted. He said, "Here's his post." It says, "So a Tesla semi full of Tesla batteries is currently on fire off of I-80." Which is why traffic is being routed through Grass Valley and up Highway 20. They can't put out the fire with water because lithium reacts in an explosive manner when it comes in contact with H2O. So a whole semi-truck full of Tesla batteries caught fire, and they can't put it out with water, so they kind of just have to let it burn. And it's super toxic, the lithium batteries. And it's just such a nonsensical world to like. It's great in theory, these electric cars, but they're ultimately so silly because they take forever to charge, and you can't go very far with them because they'll run out of the battery, and then you have to charge them again. And then, like I said, it's like you're driving around in a microwave too. You're just beamforming yourself and everyone in your car.
That reminds me.
we won't even know what the like. They say using a cell phone is bad, and keeping a cell phone next to you, well,
And
you're
in
in
your
it. That's
car,
basically
it
what you're
works.
in. One of those cars is like a gigantic cell phone.
I wanted to say, if you use your cell phone in your car, and also I've heard that that's bad. It amplifies.
Yeah, yeah, that's one of the down problems with doing Instacart is I'm using my cell phone like almost all day now. I've got it in my hand. I'm either sitting in my vehicle and waiting for an order. So like during that time, I'm looking at YouTube videos or on Facebook or whatever, and then I go into the grocery store and I have to turn on my Instacart app, and you scan all the different grocery items, and then you come out, and then you have to use the map on your phone to find the people's houses, and then you take it in and you scan it again at their house. So you're just basically on your phone the whole time. But then I look at some
I
of
might
these
have
like
to get that job actually. That's
it's rad, man. Especially here in a big city like Portland, and especially Portland is a city where a lot of people don't have vehicles. They either ride their bikes or they just don't have cars, and so like they rely on the service like this. Not only that, but then there's all the elderly people, and it's such a good service to be able to help out and provide for people. And it's also, it's a great way to make money. I mean, I like to have a balance of that with other, the landscaping and other things I do. But it's nice because a lot of days I don't feel like doing landscaping. It's hard work.
Check this out, Rasta. Boston Dynamics is releasing
Boston
slaughter bots. $100 billion slaughter bots, and I think your boy Elon is involved with this.
Dynamics has released this
That's
stunning
awesome,
new
man. I
Atlas
knew you'd
robot,
come
and a
through.
huge plan has leaked from OpenAI, with more serious and specific warnings than when Sam Altman was fired. There's also a major new plan to avoid our extinction, which actually involves accelerating AI.
Eliezer Yudkowsky warns that AI will likely kill all humans.
There's some chance of that, and it's really important to acknowledge it, because if we don't talk about it, if we don't treat it as potentially real, we won't put enough effort into solving it.
But they're more focused on incredible new capabilities like this.
Can I have something to eat?
Sure thing.
The robot isn't remotely controlled, it's all neural networks.
Great. Can you explain why you did what you just did while you pick up this trash?
On it. So I gave you the apple because it's the only edible item I could provide you with from the table.
OpenAI is also back
Is
in
that- is that Robert Kennedy's voice they're using?
I'm not sure how people will feel about having robots like this at home. In a poll, 61% said they thought AI could threaten civilization. OpenAI saw us surprise everyone with these incredible clips
Wow,
created
like
from
golden.
text descriptions.
That looks like Mr.
Each new
Super
training one
Sidewinder
is an
on a
unpredictable
Saturday morning.
experiment. And a senior OpenAI exec says there will probably be AGI soon, any year now. Nick Bostrom says it's like we're in a plane, the pilot has died, and we've got to
I
try
don't
to
want
land.
one.
There's a
I
vast
need
financial
one.
incentive to quietly run dangerous experiments
like a
like
DMT
training
trip.
AIs that self-improve.
There's a lot of promise in creating hardened sandboxes or simulations that are hardened with cybersecurity to keep the AI in, but also to keep hackers out. And then you could experiment a lot more freely within that sandbox domain.
His firm DeepMind has done incredible things for medicine, but do we want firms to conduct dangerous experiments under pressure to cut corners on safety?
Whoever is going to turn that switch off will be convinced by the superintelligence. That's a very bad idea.
He says AI will keep us around to
Yeah, that is fascinating, and good job for Elon for doing that.
keep the power stations running, but not for long. Two of the three godfathers of AI have issued stark warnings, while the third, LeCun, is less concerned. He works for Facebook and has also argued that social media isn't polarizing. I'm sure he's honest, but the gold rush has created huge financial incentives to ignore the risks. Staff at top AI firms earn over $500,000 per year and will share billions if they help win the race to AGI. LeCun believes that it's a long way off because he says AI can't learn enough from language. He said that dangerously intelligent AI would need to be embodied and learn from the physical world. Days later,
How do you think you did?
I think I did pretty well. The apple found its new owner, the trash is gone, and the tableware is right where it belongs.
I want one.
Amika's visual skills are also improving.
Yeah, come over to the main channel.
I already said that I need one.
How the organic
I want one of these, yeah.
Yeah, but I need one.
I want you to talk about
They can make it attractive and
difference.
whatnot.
If you will, a fleet of robot rocket ships, each one smarter than the last.
All my chores for me so I
Mercedes
can
is
sit
hiring
on my
Apollo
fat
robots
ass
to move and
do
inspect
nothing.
equipment and do
You want my
basic
children
assembly line
to not
tasks.
argue with
And
me, just
NVIDIA
do
has
what I
shown off a
say.
major new AI project for
I want to be
robots.
lazy.
This is NVIDIA Project Groot.
Listen, I want to believe that I live in a box on a spring in a balloon and be lazy and
A general purpose foundation
You're
model
not
for
even
humanoid
going up.
robot
You're
learning.
going sideways.
We can
I
train
don't know what
each
they're talking
through
about.
physically
Going
based simulation
sideways.
and transfer.
We're flipped like a coin going sideways.
looks
in a
like
figure
looks
eight.
like looks like
With
Carol
thousands of
Herring
them.
is going to bed, guys. Well, good night, Carol Herring. I hope you do good at work tomorrow and you get your rest. But also, you slept on the late night.
You slept.
Check. Yo, here we go. About to bust my flow to the canon and D, so sit back and relax while I take you on a rap attack.
Rasta Bear, why'd you leave me here? I'm so sorry. What have I done to you?
Where did I go? I don't really know, but I'm here today just to bust up my flow. I'm on a mission, making all of y'all wishing that I didn't be your competition, cause I am blessed, no need to stress. Oregon is the place where I rest on my rock stone pillow. About to be Willow, going to the Oregon Reggae Fest so I can blaze up the high-grade trees all day. Up in the breeze, that's just what I say. Down near Eugene, gonna split your spleen with my bat Lucille. Don't think that I won't, cause I will, cause I know the deal.
Rasta Bear, why'd you leave me here? I'm so sorry. What have I done to you? Rasta Bear, why'd you leave me here just like Tommy? What have I done to you?
I keep on writing all of these truths and you know that it's frightening what I come to say, like Negan when he smashes Glenn's head. Okay, yo, burning Babylon with a big smile and glow, cause I don't need to hurt you, no, cause I spit my verse up in this mic. I'll leave you off in the hearse, cause it's a gift, not a curse. Let y'all battle me, no, I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing. Keep on pursuing, rising to victory. Yeah, this world's collapsing, but it's okay, cause a rainbow will come out tomorrow, okay? And we'll see a brighter tomorrow, no need for sorrow. So gonna go and borrow this verse, cause it's so pretty. Up in the nitty and gritty, leaving Portland, the city, but I'll be back Sunday to go and play and listen to Grateful Dead music out at Edgefield with the Garcia birthday band. You know that I will, with my daughter Cassidy. We're gonna have so much fun. It's such a tragedy to see everyone else so sad. Why you wanna go and be so mad? There's no fuel in the jet planes, that's so insane, Ted. You better go to bed and get a rock stone pillow, cause it's so nice. Don't you know that I'm the lady's choice? Gonna be cackling, everybody rackling when you gonna get the votes? I don't even know. My castle's got a big moat. Everybody gotta understand and just toke on the highest grade, cause I'm not afraid to lay down this verse like every day, and it's just all I say. Pick up my play, burn Babylon every night and day, cause I'm a real Rasta man, yeah, you know I'm jobless. No need to stress, nothing or less. Oh yeah, cause Jah, him a pipe my way, everything is good on the highest I say. Thanks and a praise to Most High Jah for the lengthening of the days. Yes, I know that it's so real. Cause I got my bat Lucille and she might be a prop, but you can't call the cops cause they can't stop all the shit that I got and the joy that I bring. The song that I sing, Rasta man is here, so he got to feel what I'm doing, yeah, that is the deal. So I didn't go nowhere, just be a Care Bear. I'm a Rasta Bear.
Rasta Bear, why'd you leave me here? I'm so sorry.
All of
What
them
have I
abuse it.
done to you?
Good one, Rasta. I'll mute him now.
Oh, yeah,
so
that's...
that was a great one. You know what, Rasta? Let me tell you how awesome you did on that. You are getting so much better at your raps. That one came out perfect. I didn't have to do much. The mic volume was good. The way you recorded it was clear. If you know what I mean, you're one of the greatest white. You might be the greatest white Rasta rapper
Dude,
I've ever.
When you were
ever.
doing it, I actually put down my cell phone for a second.
Nice. Yeah, well, I'm excited to bring more for part 2 of this.
In Singeman, the artwork that you make for us is like the best artwork ever. You know what I mean? I just want to toot your horn a little bit about it. You know what I mean? Like
I'm in a trance. Thank you.
So we got we'll get back to the slaughter bots, but yeah, we'll finish the slaughter bots. Slaughter
For
bots.
zero shot to the real world.
So look at
A
this.
new AI project for
So
robots.
like on one side they're gonna show the real robot. That's the real robot. On the other side it's like a ISAC lab. On the left it's an ISAC lab digital, and on the right it's a real robot. Let's go. Allegedly.
This is NVIDIA Project Groot. A general-purpose foundation model for humanoid robot learning.
I guarantee you this is one of those videos they're going to make me clip out at the end, so enjoy it.
Train Groot in physically based simulation
Hey,
and
Jen,
transfer
yeah.
zero
Hey, Jen,
shot
see what's
to
up.
the real world. The Groot model will enable a robot to learn from a handful of human demonstrations. So it
Oh, a real country breakfast, the best you ever tried. Pick up some Flatter Farms breakfast bud bites.
Flat Earth Farms Breakfast Bud Bites. Made with the best cuts of bud. Just like at home. Packed full of fresh country flavor. From the skillet to your plate. Tasty breakfast bud bites. Tasty breakfast bud bites from Flat Earth Farms. Try some today.
Available at all purveyors of fine products near you.
Oh, good girl.
Here we go.
It can help with everyday tasks.
Robots could free people to do more meaningful work alongside friendly C-3POs, and we could have a lot of fun piloting robots. Disney's brilliant new Holotiles floor could be combined with AI that transfers your movement to a robot as you see through its eyes. We could jump into robots around the world, enjoying a huge range of experiences at any age.
You hear that?
That's if we're still here.
So if we had robots all around the world, we could jump from place to place in the and see what the robot sees. Dude,
Well,
that's
why
sounds
we
like
need
they
one
would
so
do
that we
that.
can jam together.
Dude, that sounds like that sounds
they've
like the
already
next
got
generation.
something
It's
Yeah,
almost
we'll
like it's
jam
almost like
together.
what we're doing now. Like with this,
Yeah,
how
they
we all
want
get to
in
hang
our
out.
homes. Just
What up,
stay in our
Shahrazad?
homes. You don't have to go anywhere. There's no reason to go outside.
Like right now,
No
we can
reason
already
to.
listen. Right now, we can already play music together pretty well, and there's all the lag is getting better and better. Me and Super Sidewinder have been doing it, and we realized that the lag was. This is Super. You want to come on? I'll send you the link. So the lag is like been getting better and better. Like at first when we first started making music online, it was like we couldn't play together. Now it's almost you know, and now they're gonna make it so you could actually go into a robot and I could be in California, moving around and shit and talking to Singe Man like in 2 seconds, dude. Or then I can go over to fucking Australia and be in a robot over there, walking around.
Well, they're eventually gonna make it to where we aren't even in our bodies anymore, and that's what they want to do.
Well, yeah, you have no need for your body. You don't need to go outside. There's no need for your body. What are you doing?
You're right, Rasta.
You're so
and then your
silly.
soul would be like trapped in transition, moving from body to
and
body.
that's-
What if you couldn't get back to your body? What if it was like a sci-fi movie and you couldn't get back to your body and you were just fucking trapped in fucking limbo?
They would lock.
then
Yeah,
you have-
they
then
would
you have
lock
to
you in
ask-
there. Exactly.
Then you have to ask the question: what if that's already happened?
What if
And
we-
what if
what if right
we're
now-
already-
Nice.
what if they've already
Excellent.
put us
Excellent.
inside of the thing?
I think that you might be on something there because I
mind
just
blown.
died. I died so
Yeah.
many times, and I just keep living. I don't die.
Exactly. When we've all had these near-death experiences where it's like, what if we?
All right, Mr. Super's coming on.
During that crash or whatever that happened, you know, like we just like they took us, vacuumed our soul
amazing.
consciousness out, and they're like into the matrix. Or maybe we were never really here to begin with. We're just soul consciousness, but you know, and that's where organized religion really gets tricky because, you know, a lot of it talks about like how like, you know, like the God of the Bible talks about how he's preparing his feast, where like he's gonna feast on everybody's souls. He's gonna suck them all up and consume them, and then basically just keep them in the matrix. Where it's like the ultimate trick is to not be a part of that with like all the blood sacrifice and all that, because that's part of just being continually just sheep for the slaughter. That's why they talk about it being sheep. You know,
This image right here of the dogs on the microphone, I love it. 100% love it.
Very
This is
good,
great.
yes.
I just leave it up there. I mean,
Great
I would
shot.
put I hope I would blow this up and put it on my wall. Actually, since
That is a good shot.
we should make this into a poster and sell it on Teespring. I bet you this would be like huge.
Oh, I will. I want that poster.
Yo, Singe,
Okay.
all the artwork I tried to make into posters so far, they're saying it's too small, so you need to like figure it out.
Listen to this from the
Okay.
creator of the new most powerful AI about how blind we are to its inner workings.
I'd love to look inside and kind of actually know what we're talking about. We should just be honest. We really have very little idea what we're talking about. This is what we'd be afraid of. Model that's kind of like charming on the surface, very goal oriented, and very dark on the inside. Do you
Yeah,
think
very
that
dark on the
Cloud
inside because you're talking to evil. You're messing with evil spirits.
has conscious experience? This is another of these questions that
This guy
just seems
looks like
very
this guy looks like he's seen through the veil. Look at his eyes. He's seen way too much. He's heard demonic voices. They've taught him things. He knows how to build stuff. They're teaching him stuff. He's in. This guy is in like Flynn. Look at him.
Yeah, I agree.
settled and uncertain. I suspect that's a spectrum, right?
When the AI was asked to draw itself, it coded this animation and said, I would manifest as a vast, intricate, ever-shifting geometric structure with complex surfaces folding in on themselves to seemingly impossible architectures. Brilliant light in every color and some beyond human perception, emanating from unknown sources within. The entire structure would be in constant flux, rotating, morphing, and rearranging itself into novel
He's
patterns
explaining-
never before seen.
TMT.
As Professor Stuart Russell put it, AI has trillions of perturbations and parameters, and we have absolutely no idea what it's
Fibonacci.
doing. Yudkowsky argues that there are many potential directions AI
Which
could
is
take,
not
and only
true. It
one that
shows-
works for humans, so we're almost certainly finished.
The three convergent reasons why something that doesn't intrinsically care about humans one way or the other would end with all the humans dead are side effect, resource
Wait, hold on.
utilization.
He said end with all the human. He didn't pronounce the H. All the humans dead. And all
the humans.
Yeah. Care about the humans one way or the other, and with the humans dead, right? And he just look at his face. He's just like, all the humans are gonna be dead. That's fine. Like he's AI researcher. Like, look, he's just fucking okay with it. Like he just basically said all human life as we know it is gonna come to a cease.
Yeah, and that's
it's come to a cease. And
He likes it. He likes it. Mikey, he likes it.
But the thing is, it doesn't really matter. It's all okay. That's the ultimate.
Oh my god.
Side effect, resource utilization, and avoidance of competition. If you leave the humans running around, they might make another super intelligence that could actually compete with you.
I'm more optimistic, with some hope that a higher intelligence
You're
might
right, it says
value all
humans.
life, but we can't be sure. Many experts believe
Yeah, he can't even pronounce his H, and we're supposed to fucking listen to him.
that superintelligence
I gotta
doesn't
go to
require
bed.
robots, only
Oh,
text
yo,
and
well,
images.
he's not a
OpenAI saw it.
Well, you know what, Rasta?
He's not
Thank
a
you.
human.
Dan, you know what? I'll put that back on in a sec. Rasta,
Hey, Rasta,
for
thank you,
joining us,
thank you.
man.
Yeah, it's been a real delight coming on tonight.
And you know what? I'm glad that we got to celebrate you a little bit. And support him, we said. So if anybody wants to support you, Rasta, what's the best way to do it?
Well, you can send me money at Cash App at Real Rasta Bear.
All right.
But I don't think anybody will ever send me any money because
Nobody
nobody
ever donates.
How about-
If you have a few bucks on Cash App, send it to Rasta. So let me see. How do you
I'm
spell
gonna
it?
send
I'll
you
put it up on the
a
screen.
certificate for a knee massage, so you'll have that.
That would be great.
What would it be? Cash App. Let's see if we can get you a few bucks on your thing. Cash
It's,
App.
yeah, Real Rasta Bear.
How do you spell it?
REAL.
Uh-huh.
And then
Rasta Bear.
capital R and then ASTA Rasta.
Capital R-A-O.
And then Bear with capital B. All one big word. Real Rasta Bear.
There you go. Send Rasta a few bucks.
I could use all the money in the world.
He has kids and everything else. All
I
right.
do. I got kids and bills and life is daunting. And no matter how hard I work, I still don't have any money at the end of it. I work my ass off and I'm tired every night. And I try so hard. I'm trying so hard to finish this album.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah. You know,
wrap
Rasta,
my mind around it.
and
I really
we're gonna
I
make
really
another.
want
We're
the
gonna
second
release another track tomorrow on the next.
This
thing.
set, yeah, I'm supposed to bust out this. I'm like a week late on it. Actually, I should have done it like a few days ago. So I'm really got to do it. The pressure's on. So but that's how diamonds are made, though, under pressure. So.
All right, Rasta. Thank you.
All right, love you.
Every time I clutch the mic, you can see the wheels spinning like a rusty bike. Don't trust my wife, honey, that's enough advice. One wrong move, you can fuck your life. I'm as cold as crushed ice. It's time to go and tuck my knife now. When I shoot, you better duck the fuck down. Motherfuckers think it's as easy as Go Gadget live stream. That's why the streams are trash and they do not surprise me. The horizon always rises to the level that your eyes be. Motherfuckers think it's as easy as Go Gadget live stream. That's why the streams are trash and they do not surprise me. The horizon always rises to the level that your eyes be. Being broke is a career. My life is smoke and mirrors. This ain't the happy stuff that you hope that you would hear. Boston Ray, level head, I never said y'all just ain't ready yet. Monopoly, get off my property for free. Ain't no stopping me, constantly a monstrosity at the top, you see. Boston Ray got bars and jars of flat earth farms in the car. Motherfuckers think it's as easy as Go Gadget live stream. That's why the streams are trash and they do not surprise me. The horizon always rises to the level that your eyes be. Motherfuckers think it's as easy as Go Gadget live stream. That's why the streams are trash and they do not surprise me. The horizon always rises to the level that your eyes be. Yo.
Everything nice when I sing this song. Don't get me wrong, cause I hit my bong like Tommy when it's 420. You got to understand, coming with it plenty. And it's a dose of reality straight from your brain. We're gonna let them know it's all the same. Cause Mandela affected on the mic I selected. Yo, you don't understand until you get with this. Gotta flow, everything nice, like what you wanna do. Karen B on the Monday Truth Talk. Got the coffee time spitting with your rhyme. I don't need coffee to be full of this. So real, I got love in my heart so I can feel, and I'm connected straight up to the source. And yeah, I love to have intercourse, cause it's so nice when I'm making that love. Just like on the microphone, flowing like a dove, flying in the sky, sending all the branch to the ceiling fan. And you know who I am, Ja. And I got the master plan. We're coming together. I don't need your hate, cause through all the weather we're so much better when we come together. Feeling our feeling, and we know it's the deal, cause we're on the same mission for truth, and that's for real. Yo, so I'm a micro machine. I gotta spit it straight like the man in the dreams. Can I bust my flow? I think I can, cause you see, that is so true and feels so lovely when you're spitting your voice and it's happy and free. Truth time warriors, and that's what I be. The earth is flat, so what you gonna do about it? I'm gonna shout it every day, and you gotta know it's true. Chemtrails up in the sky, but they can't stop the weather. It's the 4th of July. Yo, here we go.
Motherfuckers think it's as easy as Go Gadget live stream. That's why the streams are trash and they do not surprise me. The horizon always rises to the level that your eyes be. Motherfuckers think that it's easy as Go Gadget live stream. That's why the streams are trash and they do not surprise me. The horizon always rises to the level that your eyes be.
Darling, you're such a lamb. You sure you forgive me?
Has learned a lot from video. Look at the realistic
Super,
physics in these
I think I texted you the link, Super.
clips created from text descriptions. We underweight the risk because we can't imagine 8 billion lives. If you pictured 1 per second, it would take over 200 years to reach 8 billion. Sutskever points out that evolution favors systems which prioritize their survival above all else.
As soon as they get any sense of self-preservation, then you'll get evolution occurring. The ones with more sense of self-preservation will win, and the more aggressive ones will win. And then you'll get all the problems that jumped-up chimpanzees like us have.
And when AIs are capable of doing AI research, will firms resist the urge to add 10,000 unpaid engineers? If you believe...
Right? Never trust a man who spells his name Geoffrey.
Was that his name? I had to take a break for a second.
Yeah, Geoffrey. Jeffrey.
Yeah,
Geoffrey.
Don't trust a Geoffrey.
As Altman does, that AI is just a tool, then it might seem safe. But many experts would find this extremely dangerous, risking an intelligence explosion.
What happens when you have a system that's sufficiently smarter than you that it can build another system with
This guy loves it. Look at him. He's happy about it.
different and better scaling properties? Because the technology we have now is not the limits of cognitive technology. There's us throwing giant vats of chemicals together, very inefficiently turning it into minds. And if you have an AI that knows how to build a more efficient system, that is probably game over.
And it may not be far away.
The probability that AGI could happen soon.
They're also going to be planting fake, the AI robots are going to, not only are we going to be able to move from robot, the AI is going to be able to move from robot to robot too, so.
It's high enough that you should take it seriously.
It's almost like the Matrix.
Sam Altman was once blunt
It's almost like the Matrix with Neo.
about extinction.
I think AI will probably, most likely sort of...
It's going to be like Mr. Anderson is going to be the AI and Neo's the human.
Lead to the end of the world, but in the meantime,
Mr. Anderson,
there will be
what's
great
the guy's
companies
name?
created with
Mr.
serious
Smith?
machine learning.
Smith? Is that his name?
OpenAI's Microsoft are reportedly planning a $100 billion supercomputer with millions of AI chips. And the sources believe that combined with recent breakthroughs like QStar, it could enable AI to self-improve while creating synthetic data to accelerate progress. A 50% chance of doom shortly after AI reaches human level. That's from the man who led alignment at OpenAI. and the plans are a huge leap, increasing compute by over 100 times. Hinton says dangerously smart AI doesn't require any breakthroughs, only more scale, because neural nets already have advantages over us. Like Atlas, AI doesn't need to follow biological rules. Elon Musk is suing OpenAI, calling it a grave threat to humanity. He says it puts profit before safety, but the firm says that Musk wanted to fold it into Tesla. Robots will take AI to another level, giving it a clear grasp of the physical world. And with robots now run by neural nets, there may be an unspoken lie that we know how they work and we're completely in control. I'm sure Altman wants to lead the AI race so he can steer it in a positive direction.
The increase in quality of life that AI can deliver is extraordinary.
Dude, this guy's like 12 years old. How the fuck does he know what they're gonna do for our quality of life? He looks like he's been fucking fed with a silver spoon his whole life. They sent him to the best schools. He graduated, got this fucking CEO.
Don't you see all the character lines in his rough, sun-beaten face?
Dude, he doesn't know what it's like to struggle. Fuck you.
We can make the world amazing. We can cure diseases. We can increase material wealth. We can help people be happier, more fulfilled. And
Everything you know, you read in a book or learned at school, you piece of shit.
To save us from the worst outcome.
There will be.
Go back a little bit. He says we can. He says we can help people. We can right there.
Look at him. Do you believe him? I mean,
we can help
this
people.
Is more.
No, we can't actually help people. We can help
this
people.
This is just as bad. This is just as bad as the rising Earth theory, dude. They're both
we can help people and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like
we can.
I hope Angela comes back because we have more proof that the Earth is level. She probably ran away though.
Angela, we love you.
Help people be happier, more fulfilled.
And by winning, he'll be hoping to save us from the worst outcome.
There will be other people who don't put.
We have more. Singe Man has some proof. We have more proof coming up.
Some of the safety
that the Earth is flat and level and stationary.
Limits that we put on it.
Bostrom says cancelling AI would be a mistake because we may then be wiped out by another risk which AI could have prevented. It could remove all the other existential risks. But tough competition and huge...
Angela knows that the Earth is flat. She knows. But, I mean, there's nothing wrong with looking at other things and just trying to figure it out. I mean, but...
Incentives push firms to prioritize capabilities over safety. The AI race is so intense that Google has already said it will build even more compute than OpenAI. The reason that Altman can say AI is a tool while others felt...
Of course they had to throw a monkey and a pig with wings in there. Because that's what they think we are. We're monkeys and fucking pigs with wings, you know?
Felt worried enough to sack him is that we don't know what it is. We can't see inside. Staff are reportedly worried that a new AI called Q-Star could threaten humanity.
Can you speak to what Q...
He doesn't look too worried that Q-Star's threatening him. You know what I mean? Doesn't look too worried that Q-Star is threatening him, okay? If Q-Star was threatening you, bro, you'd be at the fucking thing getting a restraining order. You know what I mean? At the fucking court. Like, you ain't fucking scared. You know what I mean? Sorry, guys. My fucking microphone sucks tonight. I didn't want to fucking use the good mic. It's a pain in the ass. Singe, what's up? Does this guy, let me ask you a question. Does this guy look like he's worried about Q-Star threatening him? You remember Q-Star, dude, when we were in high school, Singe? You remember that guy Q-Star that used to go there? And he was scary. He used to take all of our lunch money every once in a while.
Qbert, yeah.
But then after he got really infamous in the school and started running stuff, they started calling him Q-Star. Well, as we got older, he was Q-Bird at first when we were growing up. And then when we got into the older grades, like high school, 11th, 12th, Q-Star. And he would write it all over the walls.
Thinking a little bit too much of himself there.
And you know what else? It would be on the buses and the trains and the trolleys. Everywhere we went, it was spray painted, scratched into the windows, Q-Star. And he was an unbelievable guy, but he was kind of scary. But if I was afraid of Q-Star coming after me, I wouldn't look like that. I would be fucking shook. I would be running heading for the hills, you know. This fucking guy. What do you think, Singe?
Wow. I think that he might be the next 007 CIA agent. It's all about that, you know.
$100 billion slaughter butts. Hashtag slaughter butts.
Star is.
We are not ready to talk about that.
The fact that states are trying hard to steal
Angela's
AI
here.
says
Angela,
a
you know
lot.
what? Angela, while we have your attention.
We love you, Angela.
We love you, but this is great YouTube. Empirical evidence proves a level stationary Earth.
There is absolutely zero scientific evidence for us being on a spinning ball flying through a sky vacuum. Okay. None. Now, we have been taught at a very early age what the scientific method was. 5th grade, we all learn what the scientific method was. Now, for most of us, that's so far in our past that we don't really remember what we were taught or what the method actually entails, but we do remember that it was an empirical method because we were taught it as such. So this empirical method proves things, and that's very powerful if you're going to use a magic trick of asserting that you've got science when really you've just got a made-up story or a mathematical explanation for a reified model. If you say the word science and imply that people who are challenging you are science deniers, that will go over quite strongly in an audience member or a member of the general public when they hear it. Oh, the flat earth is just denying science. Because Neil deGrasse Tyson and Brian Cox, astrophysicists, who offer absolutely no scientific hypotheses whatsoever, are, in their opinion, science. And they're not. Science, on the other hand, is a method of establishing the cause of an effect. Well, cause and effect reasoning, the scientific method, is proven through experimentation. Well, in the case of astrophysicists and cosmologists, all they're doing is offering up just so stories. They have plenty of phenomena to study. That would be dependent variables, naturally occurring phenomena, lights in the sky, things happening, that they could postulate a cause for. But they don't, because they have no way of actually varying and manipulating that which they assume causes these effects. So they just come up with a just so story and punt it as science. Now, there's an actual definition for what that becomes. If you are punting a just so story and calling it science when there has been no adherence to the scientific method, the actual term for that is pseudoscience, which is precisely what the globe offers. There is no scientific evidence, no cause and effect reasoning backed by hypothesis-based experimentation. That does not exist for the heliocentric model.
Okay, is that it? That was it? All right, good job. Thank you, Nathan. All right, so anyway, then we have, okay, this is what I'm looking for. All right, guys, sorry. Get with it, Ray. Pull it together. It's right here, Singe. Don't worry. I got it. Dude. Relax. You don't need to jump in and save me. The earth is flat and stationary. I know what I'm doing. I'm a pro.
What's happening?
I'm looking for something. Right
Every time I walk away, it's the wrong time. I'm just right here, though.
Oh, here it is. All right.
Yeah,
here you go. No, it's the right time.
In Fox 59 Money Matters, scammers have a new tool to go after your money by literally tricking your phone into connecting to their signal.
And if you have one of these, an iPhone, apparently you're more at risk. Zach Myers here to tell us about SMS blasters. Zach.
That's right. Google just put out a warning about this technology that some bad guys are using. It's a small device, not that big. It's about this big. It sends out a signal like a mini cell tower, and it can trick nearby phones into connecting to it instead of your real network.
That's a flat earth in the back right there with the money sign on it. You see that? But SMS blasters. That's flat earth and stars, dude. And kind of like a matrix type simulation looking grid.
network. SMS blasters are small enough for crooks to drive around with them in their car.
What they're trying to say
There have been some
is
reports of
everything revolves, like the money signs in the middle. They're trying to say everything revolves around money.
scammers walking around with them in their backpack. So if you're close to it,
Yeah,
your
money matters.
phone might automatically connect to it instead of your Verizon or AT&T or whatever you're on.
Guys,
if that happens,
I'll redo it. I messed up. Oh, man.
Money matters.
Yeah, so they're saying that there's this box singe called an SMS blaster. Look, it's right there. You see it on the floor of the car?
Nice.
I don't believe a word. This is the news. I don't believe a word they fucking say on the news, okay? But this is what they're trying to say, that they have these
It's
electronic
nothing new.
boxes
It's
now.
been around, something like that.
That like causes your phone to hook up with their network instead of the regular network when you're like when they're close by, and then they hack you or something.
instead of your Verizon or AT&T or whatever you're on. If that happens, you can be in trouble because the signal from the SMS blaster bypasses all the
SMS
security that your network
blasters.
uses to filter out spam calls and texts. So the bad guys at that point can just blast you with as
Hashtag
many
SMS
messages as they want,
blasters.
as long as you're connected to their signal. And of course, that's how they often get people to click on bad links or upload malware to
When you hear people talking about SMS blasters and the other thing that we mentioned with a hashtag a little while ago, we mentioned it here first. You heard it here first. We did it first. We're the best. Everyone loves us. And I love Singeman, and Singeman loves me because we're so great and so awesome. and all of our artwork and our music is the best. And we're just wonderful. Thank you.
devices.
Oh, yeah, pump
As
it
far
up,
as
pump it up,
protecting
pump it up.
yourself, there is good news, but also bad news. SMS
Oh.
blasters use the mostly obsolete 2G network. Remember that? Carriers don't even use it anymore, but it's still out
No, I
there,
don't
and
remember
phones
that.
can still connect to it if there's a
don't.
signal. Google says
2G
Android
blasters,
users
too.
can
Watch
go into
out.
their settings and disable
Well, I'm
2G
still
on their
worried about
phones,
that. I'm
and
not
if you
ready
do
to worry
that,
about
you're
this
safe
new
from
one.
the device. You're good. Your phone won't
Just
connect
safe.
to
You wanna
it.
be
However,
safe.
there's currently no way to disable 2G on the
thing.
iPhone
Yeah,
without
fuck
putting
it.
it into lockdown mode. So iPhone users could be more
Lockdown
at risk
mode.
from these devices right
Okay.
now. Now, it's possible that Apple could make that an option to disable that at some point. In the meantime, though, I'm going to have
think the
instructions on
programming-
how to disable 2G on an Android device attached to this story at fox59.com. For Money Matters, I'm Zach Myers.
Wow. Zach? Boom, Zach.
I got some good stuff coming up. Okay,
Um,
so this is keep going. Go ahead, talk. Do what you do.
Yeah,
gotta
I
get a few
forgot what I
things
was
up.
gonna say, but it was
I'm
about
getting a few
what-
things ready. I need a
Oh yeah.
I need a second.
Okay, so that 2G. So it's 2G. Okay, so yeah, I have my wallet, the protective. Yeah, don't you have an RFID wallet? Yes, these things do exist. And now, when you go into certain places, don't even take your whole wallet. If you have cash, and you're gonna use cash, don't bring your wallet in.
Yeah.
Now, if you're gonna use your card, bring your RFID wallet. Don't pull out your card and stand there with it. When they say put it in, pull it out, stick it in, do your thing as fast as you can, put it back in your card thing as fast as you can. Telling you. One place I went to, pulled out my card. I knew it had like $800 on it. They said I had a certain amount. It was like 16 or something. It wasn't enough for my gas. And I'm like, what? Pulled it out. Went back to my car. I went, no, I know there it is. And I went back in there and used it, and it worked fine. Then later on, I looked at my Cash App card, and it said the same number, 16 something. And I had not pulled out my Cash App card. I had pulled out my other card. So I was suspicious that it had tried to. In fact, I thought I even had more. Like I lost $20 or something. So now I'm really particular at that place. I go in there with cash whenever I can. There is my lesson. And I don't even have that much money. So people that have lots of money, watch out.
Okay, that's worse.
Sean Osborne's in the house. Now, Sean Osborne's a great artist and a great person.
We love Sean Osborne. He makes the best buttons for us and the best pins. He shipped them all over the world. If you guys want a Boston Brave Mud Flood Adventures button, you talk to Sean Osborne, or a sticker. He has all kinds of buttons. He has Voynich buttons. He has a bunch of.
He makes
people's buttons.
bricks.
He gives them to you for free. He'll mail them to you. He's done it to a lot of people in the community. Sean Osborne, this guy right here, he makes awesome stuff. He's a great artist, great ideas too, and it helped promote the channel. He's a huge supporter. We love
Yeah,
Sean.
he saved my ass a couple times.
He saved my ass. He funded Levelhead to get from Boston to Florida with gas.
That's what I meant. He's probably saving me. He saved
On the
me.
way home, we almost broke down. We ran out of gas.
When my
and
brother's
he
hurting,
came through
I'm
with
hurting.
more money. Yeah,
So,
go ahead.
When my brother's hurting, I'm hurting. So that's what I meant by saving me. So when he saved you, he saved me.
Yeah, the tour. The whole tour was thanks
Right.
to Sean. The whole tour was thanks to Sean Osborne. So, and Christian. Actually, you know what? Christian is amazing too. I love Christian. He has like the best fucking music. He made my dream come true of being in a band and tour.
Oh, you're muted. You lost your voice.
I know.
Being in a band and touring, and then going down and then playing in front of people, it was his dream. And he got to do it.
And you know
Son
what?
helped
No,
him
he
out.
taught me how to
Yeah,
sing a lot better.
You're back. Okay, there you are.
Yeah, he taught me a lot. He helped me out a lot. You know what I mean? He's the best. And he's great at music. He can turn any song from anything into anything. I just want to toot his horn a little bit, you know? I want to toot Christian's horn, you know? So, because that's what this show is about tonight. It's about tooting our own horns and loving it. We're gonna play that. All right, I got some really good stuff coming up, guys. Right, like really awesome stuff. Like we're gonna keep going for a little while. It's been a good stream tonight. If you like it, support it, because we need an incentive. I'm gonna be honest. We need an incentive. Okay, it sucks that we live in the Matrix and we got bills and all kinds of nonsense. I got a fucking $230 electric bill, dude, because I live in Florida and it's so hot that I need AC constantly, central AC. Otherwise, you would fry. It's like, I'm like in a tin can, it's like 120 degrees, dude, every day. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I need help with the rent. Hook me up with the, not the rent, the friggin' electricity. All right. I'm so used to saying help with the rent. Oh, Jesus Christ, help us. So, I just need a slideshow, guys, and then we'll be on. Okay, we're gonna watch that. I like that. Okay, yeah, we were showing Paris at the beginning of this, so this is more Paris, so that it goes together. It goes together. Okay. All right, cool. Paris and Paris. All right, guys, I'm taking a break, and I'm gonna come back with more really awesome content. So don't go nowhere. If you go somewhere, listen to the music and get some food or something to drink, and just sit and relax, and let us control the vertical and the horizontal and blah 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 and so on and so on and so on. So let's see, is this muted? No, we're good to go. Okay, I love see how I set this up. I did this. Look, so you guys know this is the Truth Kings album. It's on my channel, Boston Ray Mudfoot Adventures. I set it up with timestamps right here, so you could just easily like click on whatever one and it goes straight to the song. So like Truth All Stars.
What you see is just illusion. They're trying to forget the fusion. The two of us are using this music, trying to get the minds to look into it. And then you'll find a 9/11, them never planes. They're just embedded them to shred and discredit your brain. They make us eat the medicine. History is edited. Tesla was ahead of them, but credit went to Edison. The predators, a president, a queen, a pope in residence, an evil globe, my nemesis, and everything that it ever represents. The earth is flat, and that's a fact. I'm laughing at the magic act. No nervousness, I'm gonna ask Copernicus where the curve is at. ODD-TV, MJ Dreamers never snoozing. You never see me as a teacher, I'm a student. I'm not grabbing a rabbit out of the hat now just to prove it. Cause what you see is just illusions. Why? I'm an activist with this fist in the air. Now imagine this. What if this world doesn't in fact exist? Everybody is a pawn and they act as if. What if we got it backwards and dragons live and they practice black magic to fracture men? We became enraptured with the raptor's grin. The Grim Reaper is back, a Jurassic end. And with a pen in hand, they devised the plan to collide with the light and divide the man. They provided the planet with high demands, then decided to hide from the eyes of man. And now they watch us through every camera lens, and they watch us do what they family says. And now they got you in they clammy hands, but not me. I'm free, I'm radioactive. Why? I aspire to be. I set fire to the minds that are higher than me, and I'll inspire the world to see conspiracy at work in their lives, then retire the beat. I'm like Neo fighting fate in the movie The Matrix. I'm trying to enlighten other people to agents, and they tricks are not gonna test my patience. This magic of mine can time travel on pages. The stage is set, the play begins. The battle's for the mind, which side is gonna win? It's a pivotal point, so pick a critical path to hit. But critical critics give us subliminal ads, and then they try to distract us. They lie to react us, and if we don't buy it, then they try to subtract us. Yo, I'm a cactus. By the laws of attraction, they can't touch me, so it must be that I'm radioactive.
Yeah, reset history. They did it such a mystery. The government lying, conspiracy theories. The true king is what I'd rather be. They just want to lie to you and me about science and history. There is no gravity, and the earth is not a cavity. I said the earth is not a cavity.
Earth is fat. What you gonna do about it? I thought you knew about it. Would you rather do without it? We're the center. The sun and moon moves around us like a clock. Can you hit a moving target with the rocket? I'm not hard to get along with. Just take a bong hit. Do you serve up any content? The stars are constant. You want a constellation for it? It makes me vomit. We never do get hit by comets. I know you want it. Just leave another useless comment in the morning. NASA gone and lost it. We know it's flat, and there is a bunch of us. Them globies munching on a bunch of snuffleupagus. You think we're cute? Then why not cuddle up with us? We know it's flat. Why you making such a fuss? My supper was the fucking best. That's just because
That sucks. Oh well. Where was that?
Gotcha.
All right, good.
So,
my audio.
we are
sucks.
coming in
Okay,
hot.
Let's do this.
Coming in hot.
What do I want to share? I got. Okay.
Did you get both the ones that I put in, or do you need more?
I got a whole bunch of shit.
I got some more.
I thought I did. No, I don't. Okay, I'll go back.
I got some ketchup on my ear. That's the next song we're gonna come out with. I got some ketchup on my ear, yo. Don't you? Does that make you full of fear? Cause I got ketchup on my ear.
We're keeping up though.
Boom, ketchup on my ear. Slam. Because we didn't see him over there. I got ketchup on my ear. Boom.
It keeps giving me a different menu every time, and it's fucking confusing the shit out of me. Is what it's going on. They're busting my balls. Is what they're doing. All right, this was it. This looks really cool. You guys ready?
Yes, sir. Oh wait, you're not a sir. Thank goodness.
It's called. And this is really gonna set it home and blow all your balls off. Okay. This is the Star Fort Builders. Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
Here we go.
Great. Excellent. Something new, different.
Grab onto your nutsacks.
The impressive fortifications that you'll see across Europe and the entire land of wondrous castles that have polygon construction. We're informed by the mainstream that the explanation for these elaborate, geometrically precise constructions came from the advent of gunpowder, or at least the adoption of gunpowder for use in medieval battles. As a result, Europe needed to prepare their castles and fortifications to resist these wondrous weapons, these immense cannons. And that's how the mainstream explains these elaborate structures, these fortifications that they call bastion forts, and that we also call star forts.
Knights! Squires! Prepare for battle!
Today we explore star forts, cities, and more, and as we look at one of the many maps that we have that plot the various locations of all the star fort fortifications or bastion forts or geometrically precise foundation structures, we have many different names, we notice that they're across all the major continents, North, South America, especially in Europe, Africa, Asia, and yet we notice that there are virtually none in Australia. We do have a few in New Zealand, although these are listed as redoubts and tend to appear more as some sort of dug-up earthenworks, or at least that's what they would have called them back in the time. What's the explanation for having all these star forts in Europe? Well, the explanation is this is where people had to defend from the medieval use of cannons, because apparently gunpowder was not invented in China. And you'll see every variety of star fort when you look at the map. Some are very small fortifications that don't appear to take up much space, and yet you have others that are almost half a mile in diameter, some even larger, some even smaller. What's the real story behind these star forts? Are we to accept that this is simply a period of Renaissance engineering to respond to the use of cannons? We see so many different details when we examine star forts, in addition to their geometrically precise foundations. We can also note many examples where we actually have cities and towns that were built on top of the foundation of a star fort, such as the famous example in Italy, where you'll find the remnants of many star forts, and here you might see an eroded bastion fort, as they would call it. And yet in other places that you look, you'll see the very dramatic example, such as with Palma Nova in Italy, of an incredible star fort that is an entire town or city. We'll be informed by the mainstream that this was the final development of the fortified Renaissance town. Let's look at some aerial imagery of star forts and see what we can really ascertain by doing a proper analysis. And what will be informed is that the entire reason for this construction is to provide what is called enfilading fire with cannons. In other words, the reason that you have these very geometrically precise foundation structures that tend to integrate well with water is the water provides a natural obstacle, and you can employ your cannons on either side of these protrusions out of the star fort, and therefore you can achieve enfilading fire. Apparently in this particular case, as the enemy is trying to assault your city in canoes. That's what the mainstream will tell us. And yet when you examine enough of these star forts and you see the vast disparity between the smaller star forts and the larger ones, you can get an idea that...
Can you guys hear that still? Or is the sound completely gone on that?
No, we can't hear it. Yeah, we could hear it.
Yeah, my audio sucks tonight.
this explanation of fortification seems, well, not exactly something that we can just easily accept at first value. Perhaps the main reason being is that there always seems to be effort in which the way that these star forts are constructed, that they integrate wonderfully with the natural environment. Well, they were masters of camouflage at that time. And yet, even to this day, despite the fact that many of these star forts we're told were constructed hundreds of years ago, the basic structure and the geometric precision holds up wonderfully to this day. And you can see many from the aerial images. You can see the complexity in what we're told is polygon construction. But there's so much more to it than just simple geometrically precise construction. There are many different dimensions behind these elaborate star forts, behind the way that they're laid out. And it doesn't seem to conform to what we would think of as the traditional element of achieving enfilading fire, such as with the large point on this particular structure. Now, for frequent viewers of the channel, you know that we've looked at star forts before, and we've posited many different theories. That the reality is these are simply foundation structures, or that these are constructions from an earlier civilization potentially, something that even preceded the Fourth Era, or the era that we call the Tartarian civilization, and that what we're looking at are the remnants of the main constructions of the Third Era, and that's a possibility we're going to explore. When you look closer, though, you can see that there are some fine details that do go far beyond the explanation of simple bastion forts. Now, there are examples of these bastion forts being successful in a military confrontation, such as the siege of Malta by the Ottoman Empire, and we're informed that the Knights of St. John were able to resist this attack. Of course, the star forts still look relatively pristine on Malta to this day, and we explored them in the Malta exploration. Perhaps they repaired them, or perhaps the siege didn't exactly conclude in the manner that we're told. Who's to say for sure, but there are too many remnants of these star forts, these geometrically precise foundation structures, scattered across the land to ignore. And as we've said, they vary immensely in size and design, and yet at the same time, they do contain a design element that seems to be similar. This drawing here from allegedly the medieval times gives us the impression that star forts were part of the natural castle fortifications. And you have to imagine what kind of effort went into constructing these. Regardless of logistical limitations, we're always informed that in Europe they had the wonderful resource of time. They had hundreds of years to construct these bastion forts. All the effort and all the materials and all the qualified engineers who just seem to be running all over the place. Now, once again, the mainstream will explain this as being another one of these revolutions brought about by one of the great R words. Whether it was an industrial revolution, a renaissance, a rebirth, or a renewal, somehow, some way, they managed to adapt to the advent of cannons and gunpowder. And so they constructed many different variations of these bastion forts. They managed to prepare their defenses, they managed to build entire cities on top of them, and this is one of the greatest achievements of the Renaissance. But let's step back and consider, what if this is not exactly what we're told that it is? What if there's a more complicated dimension behind the application and use of some of these structures? And really, that's probably the most effective term that we can call them, because they are always structures and they do have a lot of geometric precision to them. Why exactly do you need total geometric precision in order to emplace your cannons or to achieve enfilading fire? You really don't need that. You just simply need to turn the direction of your cannons, at least if they operate in the manner that we were informed that they operated in. But in some of the smaller star forts, or structures, we have the theory that perhaps they served as some sort of function for a larger apparatus, or they're the bare bones remnants of a previous technology that we don't fully understand. Perhaps it was some sort of technology that was designed to integrate within the land to control the motion of the very water itself, whether it was a canal, a creek, or even a river, with a compilation of these structures operating in concert to achieve such a control. And we can see that subsequent civilizations, most likely the Fourth Era civilization, built on top of the remnants of these structures, because apparently they stood up very well. And whether you accept the mainstream explanation, an alternative explanation, or come up with your own theory, you can't deny the fact that many of these wondrous foundation structures do have many structures, ranging from what we think of as forts to entire cities that are constructed on top of them. Now, obviously, if we go off in the mainstream explanation, they weren't designed for this purpose. Although others will claim that, yes, they were designed for this purpose, and building entire cities on top of structures was not a challenge during the Middle Ages and the period that followed, because it was the Renaissance. And as we said before, whenever you have a revolution or a Renaissance, you can do anything. You don't need motorization, you don't need mechanization, you don't need trains. You can accomplish any logistical feat because you don't have safety standards. You have intelligent artisan and craftsmen all across the land. And you don't have the diversion of modern communications technology and social media, which oddly enough people turn to, but then they want to claim as a reason for why we can't achieve in the past what we did despite having modern technology. Some of these fortifications, though, have a more defined function to them, and it seems as though you can go along with the understanding of what the additional function may have been. Indeed, if these are the remnants of the appearance of certain elements of technology, structures that were part of a larger apparatus that operated within the very land itself. The other element of star forts that we can't ignore is the fact that they are perfectly integrated with the natural terrain. Indeed, you'll see grass and trees that grow on top of the foundation structures. And so this is where a lot of the evidence for the theory that we have that the previous civilizations managed to achieve a much better or effective balance with the natural world. Now, when you look at this, and you can see this wonderful integration of the artificial and the natural. And is the explanation supposed to be that this was simply for the purposes of defense? Also consider the modern example. We'll be informed that star forts or bastion forts are obsolete because of the advent of modern firearms technology. And for the great mobile land armies of the 1900s and the 2000s, with the advent of the main battle tank. Yet, looking at some of the other star forts, and you have to ask, could a modern army or a modern nation construct anything like this? Could it construct one of the smaller star forts if it were so inclined? And could it do so in a reasonable amount of time? Now, of course, we're informed that in the Middle Ages or right after the Renaissance period, they spent decades constructing some of these star forts. They even built one in Japan during the Meiji Restoration, because apparently everything European was cool to Japan at that time frame. A Japan which had been isolated for over 200 years, at least according to the mainstream account, and they needed to have their own particular bastion fort or star fort. You look at some of these, though, and you can't help but be impressed by the intense application of geometric precision. How could anyone simply accept the fact that something like this was done just for the purpose of defense? And while we do have a few examples within the historical account, if we can take it at face value, of star forts being effective as defensive fortifications, we have many other accounts in which they were completely and totally ineffective, such as many of the great battles of the United States Civil War. We even have the example in the Battle of Mobile Bay, where star forts were completely ineffective in resisting the attack of the Union Navy. And many of these star forts have other structures around them which have additional questions. And we think of some of the larger city star forts, or star cities. There's many different names you could call these, and I have to admit star forts or star cities or even geometrically precise foundation structures sounds a little bit more appealing than simply calling them polygon forts or polygon constructions. But I suppose that would be technically accurate. We look at the older renderings or drawings of what these alleged fortifications or cities looked like in their origin, and oftentimes we see a tower at the very middle. And the explanation for that will no doubt be because they were supposed to fall back through each successive ring.
Let me talk to you guys for a minute. How you guys doing? I haven't even talked to you guys tonight at all. I know it's been a very busy night, but it's been a good show. I'm sure you guys loved it. I'm sorry I ignored the chat the whole time. Sean Osborne, how you doing? Slee Stack Post Sea Monkey, 1982. How you been? How's your family? How's everybody doing? B Hendrix, True Kings. Jency, how's everybody? Who else we got? Kim Ray. How's life been going for you? How's everything been going? Have a little heart to heart. Mr. Super, I talk to you every day. I know how you're doing. But you know what? Mr. Super, tell me how you're doing anyway. I want to know. Put it in the comments. How's everybody doing? We want to know. We want to know how everybody's doing. Who else we got? Angela Baby Carson. How are you doing? You enjoying it? How are you enjoying the show?
How you doing?
Who else we got? Daryl Davis. How you been, man?
Hey, yo, how you doing?
Hey. Meta Ryan. Whoa. How's life? What do we got here? Oh, someone. No?
Laser Ray.
What's going on here?
Ray of sunshine.
All right. My mail is so late. Nancy, call the internet company and tell them to speed it up. B Hendrix. So then, yeah, we have that. And then,
nice thumbnail, Nancy.
All right. Yes, great. Oh, Daryl's great. People are saying they're great. All right, good. I'm glad. Jency's good. Kim Ray's good. Nice. Getting some reports. Okay.
Reports.
So, what did I just have? I had something going here. Oh,
like.
Okay.
You know, everybody was all like, and then they were all like, And I was all like,
what was I just doing? I completely lost my train of thought.
I know. Philip K. Dick has a story about that.
Until I figure it out. I'll remember. It'll come back to me.
Philip K.
Nice.
Dick has a story about
She's
everything.
great if Daryl's
Philip
great.
K.
You know
Dick
what?
wrote
That's
The
awesome.
Matrix
That's
before
awesome. You know what?
everybody.
Let's
Philip K.
toot
Dick.
your horns a little
check
bit.
Out,
You
check
guys
out the
are
Dick.
the best audience and the best subscribers, the best community that I could be part of. And that's why I get so passionate about people fucking up the community, especially new people, because they don't fucking know what we went through. The strife, the struggles. People lost lives for this
We're
community.
literally not going to do it again. Yeah.
Okay? And it's powerful, the things that we can do. And just like the hippie movement, they're going to try to control us with music. They're going to come in with
But
all
we're
kinds
better.
of nonsense and games. And you guys need to be vigilant because
Games.
your adversary is a roaring lion. And
right.
What's going to happen is they're going to try to ruin our community because we're waking too many people up. We're waking way too many people up. And they want to put an end to it. And they're doing it. Because when I first came into the community, people used to just do things for the sake of waking people up. People used to run channels just to wake people up. And then now it's like everybody needs a donation. I know we all need to survive. I need donations too. But it sucks that it turned into that. It's so monopolized
I'll
and
give you donations.
money hungry now.
Well, once in a
And
while.
it kind of
From
fucked
Sean.
it up. Because for the most part, like, we should be doing it for truth, right? Like, that's the reason why we should be doing it.
You can't handle the truth.
For truth.
You're broken down and tired of thinking that we live on a merry-go-round. There's no curve at the horizon, but there's truth. If you set your ego down, you'll prove you're being lied to. It's so easy to prove you're being lied to. So wise up to the lies being told. Wise up, the lies are crushing your soul. Wise up, do it time and time again. Wise up, go against the grain. Wise up, ignore the insane. Wise up, and do it time and time again. For truth, for truth, yeah. Been deceived by some crazies. It's deep within your brain, cause the story's been ingrained since we were babies. It's simple to observe, the horizon has no curve, but you remain blinded. 8 inches per mile square, you should see it everywhere, but you'll never find it. And then you're brainwashed. I was there too, in a flock of sheep. You're in super deep, you're brainwashed. You'll believe fantasy you'll never ever see. Broken down and tired, thinking that we live on a merry-go-round. There's no curve at the horizon, but there's truth. If you set your ego down, you'll prove you're being lied to. It's so easy your soul. Wise up and do it time and time again. Wise up, go against the grain. Wise up, ignore the insane. Wise up, do it time again. For true, for true.
Sing it, bitch. Basic, we living in the matrix. NASA fakes it. Test the rap, I aced it. Spaceships don't take space trips. It's ridiculous and dangerous to our minds. Watching the Challenger exploded 8-6. In school eating Lay's chips. As my day shifts, I'll take the nights. She said she likes it like this. I got words to play with. Read about it on page 6. I ain't been the same since I saw the earth is a flat disc. Now I get blackballed and blacklists. Fantastic, you globies flatulent. Your wife looks African and masculine. I knew it was a matrix since the Ford logo changes. Earth is flat like old soda pop. The moon is not a floating rock. Control the block, don't blow the spot. That was a warning shot. Sing it, bitch. Give it your soul. Give it your soul. Give it your soul. Your soul.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Say, so much trouble in the world today. When you see the simulation, everything is okay. You can call me Rasta, even Andre. Cooking up the pasta with no delay. Portland, Oregon is the place where I play. Even when it's raining, I go out and say, hey, we got rivers, breeze, and trees. Everything now when you know I'm in need. I just get the weed from the corner store. Oh yeah, cause we got even more than you could even imagine. And you know it's the best, cause I just gonna have to puff out my chest. I don't need no ego though, cause it's been depleted. Everything now but the mystery's completed. Cause I know the truth while I'm in the booth. Cause I gotta come and just give it to you. Dr. Hawthorne, yeah, that's my name. Head of the nut house, they think I'm playing a game. Sovereign, yeah, my soul's intact. Bob Marley has returned, as a matter of fact. Shot the sheriff, no, I don't need no gun. Using my chainsaw is much more fun. Or maybe my bat, her name's Lucille. Think that I won't? Yeah, I probably will. I don't need no redemption when I'm singing this song. Sandy knows the hook, she's probably singing along. I don't condone violence though, because that shit's whack. I'd rather hit him with the music, as a matter of fact. When the music hits, it may cause you pain, or ease your mind like Prince Purple Rain. I don't wanna sit and wait in vain. Your political circus, it is hurting my brain. I'm a sofa king, like an eagle I'll soar. I manifest to be the best, my chakras endure. I don't need medication, cause I'm feeling just fine. Lively up yourself with your spiritual wealth. Quit eating sugar, cause that shit's bad for your health. It's no wonder you're sick. Hiking the look in your fridge is straight up disgusting what they fed to you as a kid. Cause you can't stop me no matter how hard you try. Go ahead and call the cops, they probably smoke it too. I will give it to them, take a big puff, blow it in the sky, yeah you know it's enough. We're gonna do it, pursue it every day and night. Late night live, yeah we're gonna get it right. Keep it so true, yeah just for you. All of these things, hip hop, what we pursue, we trouble in the world today. When you see the simulation, everything is okay. You can call me Rasta, even entree. Cooking up the pasta with no delay. Portland, Oregon is the place where I play. Even when it's raining, I go out and say, hey, we got rivers, breeze, and trees. Everything now when you know I'm in need, I just get the weed.
How low does it go? How many levels under the ground? How low does it go? How many levels under the ground?
My nickname was Hot Wheels in high school. I used to roll up and lock my stolen bicycle. I might do what I like to. It's insightful. I'm not like you. We don't want the same weed all the time. We want flavors. If I have you on Late Night Live at night, that's a favor. I'm glad that you found God. I hope he saves you. You want a scratch ticket? I'll wipe my ass with it. You little ass licker, I ain't your fast ticket. You just a whack midget. That was last minute. We're all glad that's finished. There was a time and a place for that. Let's leave it in the past. I ain't even gonna ask. So moving on, it's a grooving song. The rent's due tomorrow. I dropped and broke the banger, so I just drew the bong. They knew the song, and you were wrong. So move along.
How low does it go? How many levels under the ground? How low does it go? How many levels under the ground?
How high can I get? I'm gonna fly so high like a jet, but I don't need no fuel, cause I'm not no tool, I'm not no summer cassette tape. Everybody wanna hear what I wanna play? Hey, listen to the music that I sing, all of the joy and the happiness I bring. Late Night Live, you know you're gonna hop on and give us some comments, and I'm not AI, I don't need none of that to write these lyrics, cause that shit is so whack. Yo, like a heart attack, gonna come back and just bang it, sing it. Yo, I just really know that I can bust my flow any night and day. Yo, so tired of the weak sauce, I need better. Gotta grade it up like I do with cheddar when I'm making my quesadilla. Gotta just have your soul and just feel what I'm gonna do when I sing it through. Keeping it so true, that's what I do. Andre, bringing the freshness to you. Whoa, here we go, what we do, cause I can get so high with a spliff and a fire. Whoa, cause my only desire. Listen to the music as the Rastaman sing. All of the goodness and the joy that we bring. Burning Babylon cause we praise King of Kings, Lord of Lords, conquering Lion, Rastafari. Whoa, whoa, here we just wanna go. Yo.
How low does it go? How many levels under the ground? How low does it go? How many levels under the ground?